All right, we're back. So the party, last time, the party decided that they wanted to go find the brother of the man who died out in his homestead and who told him, find my brother and kill this damn thing that killed me. And they met a couple folks at Amber's Peak and were kind of deciding what they wanted to do. And the party at the end of the last session decided they found Augur Seventh Cousin, who's kind of the mayor of Augurville, and he told them that he sent this brother south away out of harm's way because there's kind of trouble brewing at Embers Peak, and the party got a little glimpse, kind of what's been going on, and they decided they kind of wanted to close this chapter out for this brother and bring closure or find out what happens. And so they decided at the end of the last session that they did want to go find this brother and try to bring him the news and just to see what else they can find out about what's been going on at Amber's Peak. So we're resuming now. It's Spring Rise on the 9th. It's noon, and the party is deciding to head out from Amber's Peak, unless, if we recall, like Marcus did some training, if I recall correctly, at the end of the last session, and someone else. What's that?
I didn't get to do the training yet.
You didn't do so. Yeah, we wanted to maybe take some time, think over this past week since we've played, maybe take some time and look over our characters here and see if we want to spend any XP trying to do some training. So do any of you guys have stuff like that you want to attempt and try to knock out? If not, that's fine. If not, that's fine. I don't know if you guys looked in, because you guys are getting some of you guys have like double-digit XP now. You can spend it if you want. But if you don't, that's fine too.
That's cool. There's two things I wanted to do. I wanted to get one rank in healing. I don't know what I have to do for that as a skill.
So for skills, you have to use it. You have to use it at some point in the game. Even though you're rank 0, you have to attempt for a skill. You have to use it.
Okay.
You have to attempt, and I believe you have to successfully use it once. In that ever, I think, you have to use it once, and then at that point, you can then roll to train for it. That's for skills. And that's all posted. I'm pretty sure I actually just double checked that I have it all written out in the player's handbook here.
I remember reading that.
Yeah, leveling up. To level a skill, you must either have used the skill and succeeded during the session, or you've been instructed by a teacher who's a skill level higher than you during a quarter day. So yeah, if you find a teacher, or you have to successfully use the skill. For a talent, if you learning a new talent requires a quarter day of practice, and you have to do a successful wits roll. If you fail the wits roll, you keep the XP and you can try again at some other quarter day. If you're instructed by a teacher who has that talent, you do not need to roll. You can only learn profession talents for your own profession. So if you're a fighter, you learn fighter talents, etc., druid talents, etc. And then for magic, the last one is to develop magic talents. It's suggested that you try to find a teacher with a higher rank in that talent than you have, because otherwise it costs triple the normal amount. So yeah, for skills, you have to roll the skill successfully or find a teacher who will teach you. For talents, you have to roll a wits roll and practice. So that's just a quick recap of leveling up.
Okay. And then I wanted for general talent, I wanted to get a smith talent so I could craft some things.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm going to have to do for that. I guess find somebody and train with them for a quarter day.
You
But
can.
we don't have to do that right now either.
Okay, but I'm just so for that specific thing, there's plenty. If we recall at Amber's Peak, there's an enormous armory and a iron smithing workshop. There's multiple vendors. If you want to, I'm sure you could find someone down there to teach you. If you talk them into it or convince them or pay them or something. But there are definitely people there who are for that specific skill.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
I don't have
I had a
enough
question.
points.
Oh, sorry.
Otherwise, I would.
What was that there, Marcus?
I only have 4 points, so
Oh, okay. Yeah.
can't train yet.
Got it. What was that, Joe?
I think I wanted to train in my along the path of blood.
Yeah.
And I think I did a wits roll. I'm not sure if I was trying to improve
Yeah, if you
I think I
actually look at the chat log, that was the last thing we did last game. Is that you tried a wits roll and you failed. You pushed and you damaged your wits. So you have 2 damage. So you tried to level up. I recall last week, and it was just too hard to do, and so now you'll have to wait another quarter day and try again. But right now you're down half wits damage.
That's not good.
I mean, most damage you take in the game is physical. If things hit you, you don't necessarily take. I mean, there's things that can attack you and harm your wits, but what about
for wits?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say for wits. I mean, he just has to go to a tavern and hang out, talk with some people, and listen to some good music, right, to recover that. Thought it took something like that.
No,
that sounds about right.
Any attribute damage you want to restore. I mean, there's magic and there's healing, but for any kind of damage, most of the time it's rest. What about Dira? Does Dira have any training she wants to do?
What?
I want to bump up the stealth and sleight of hand.
Stealth and sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Your stealth and sleight of hand skills. Okay, you're in 0 at both. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. So to bump either of those up, you have to use them at some point.
Okay.
So maybe if we get going here, going to look at, unless you want to go, it's midday in the middle of the day. If you want to go try to rob someone right now, we can definitely go do that. You want to go try to rip someone off, you can definitely try it. But you have to succeed at your skill roll in order to then get the skill to level it up.
Okay.
And also remember,
Gotcha.
you've got talents too. You've got Path of the Blade. You're currently level 1 Path of the Blade. You can click the edit talent or the speaker thing, and it will bring up. It'll tell you, here's what you get if you level it up to level 2, because all your talents, every talent has ranks, 3 ranks at least. And I have a supplemental book that expands all these talents out to level 5 if we play that long. I mean, there's like God mode type stuff you get, later on if you want. So your talents are not set. Your talents, all of you guys have talent rank 1 for everything. So you can rank up talents, you can rank up skills. And I've made it so that they both cost the same. In the base game, skills are much more expensive than talents, and so when people would play the game, players would only ever level up their talents because it's so much cheaper. And so this is a balancing where it makes skills and talents equal useful. So it kind of incentivizes you to level up other things besides your talents. But that being said, I mean, you have Horseback Fighter, Cold-Blooded, Path of the Blade, all those you can level up. So just keep that in mind too if you want to look those over, and if any of those sound interesting. But if no one has anything that they want to work on right now, we decided last session that we wanted to head out and try to find this brother. Augur, 7th cousin, told you how to get there. So is that what we want to do?
Yeah, you say it's noon right now, right?
That's fine.
One at a time. What was that?
Go ahead, Robert.
Well, I was going to say, if somebody wants to train, we could just spend the day doing that too.
Absolutely. You don't have to go anywhere right now. If you guys want to sit and study and train, I mean, we're surrounded by horse fighters. There's magic users. There's smiths here. If we want to train and spend some time doing it, we absolutely can do that right now if we want.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that.
Okay,
Try
let's.
to-
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
and I think after damage to my wits, I'm like kind of out of it.
Yeah.
I need to head to the bar, relax.
Okay. All right. So we'll say we're back. We'll say we're back to we were gonna head out, but upon further review, the party wants to see if they can knock out some training. We'll absolutely do that. So who's going first here?
I'll go.
All right. So what did you want to work on?
To get that talent, smith talent for crafting.
Okay. So what is Garrett? What is Garrett gonna go do? What are you gonna do?
I'll Well, I want to find somebody in the Goldane group, the kind of fancier guys.
The cord.
No.
Yeah, the cords.
That's the chords.
Yeah, the cords are the fancier ones. The Galdanes are the
Yeah.
more rugged ones.
That's right. Yeah. So, and we stayed with the chords last night, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So I wanna go with one of them and go up to some of the people of the forge, or crafting stuff, and I'll pay him. I just really want to be on their good side, right? And so I'll pay him a couple silver,
Ooh.
and in exchange, asking him, hey, like, I really like your craftsmanship there. I'd really like you. You mind teaching me what you know real quick? I mean, I got some arrows I want to be able to make. Sharpen up some blades. I don't know.
Okay, so you're gonna pay 2 silver to the cords or to the folk working in the iron forge.
Well, I didn't know if the people at the Iron Forge.
They're from
are
all over.
communal. They
So
work.
you go down to the forge, and it's people from all over. I mean, they're
Okay.
they're like the fisherman village people. There's some horse folk. There's all kinds of people there. It's
Okay.
not. Yeah, there's a whole mix of people.
It's not separated up.
Not real. I mean, there's a bunch of different vendors working on. This guy's working on swords. This guy's working on armor. That they're. It's a mix. It's a motley crew here of people working, but they're all just pumping out arms and armor like no one's business. It's an industrial size operation going on down here. They are gearing up for war.
Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, I want to approach some guy, possibly making a sword at the time or something.
Yeah.
Pay him a couple silver, and hey, can you show me what you know? I'd really like to
Absolutely.
learn how to do this.
Absolutely. So we'll say Garrick is leveling up here his skill. So you'll spend. So we'll just say you spend 2 silver. So knock off 2 silver off your character sheet, and you're going to be instructed by a teacher down there for this quarter day. So that will cost you 5 XP. So knock off 5 XP from your chart.
Okay, and for the fact that I'm training with somebody that already has a skill, I don't need to roll.
That's correct.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Yeah, anytime you have a teacher, you don't need to roll because someone's teaching you how to do it. You just have to spend the XP and the time.
Sweet. Are you able to drag and drop that onto my sheet?
Yes, I can do that. So you said you wanted the
The general talent, Smith.
Okay. Yep, I can do that. General talent.
Thank you.
Smith. I can do that.
Down the whole list of things, as long
There
as
you
I have the raw materials, the time, and it says Smith, I can craft it. So I'm
There
like,
you go. Yeah. So rank 1. So you know the art of hammering coarse iron into lethal blades and protective armor. Rank 1. You can use the crafting skill to make any close combat weapon, shield, or metal armor from the table of weapons in Chapter 9 with normal stats. You can also turn iron ore into iron at a forge. Okay, that's pretty damn handy. Okay, so Garrick's done. What about anyone next who wants to go?
were you doing something, Joe?
No, I think I'm just kind of resting today. But yeah, I'm looking over my talent, see if there is something like or skill that I want to forge. Not right now. Not
Okay,
right now.
so Corlin's kind of frazzled from his attempt to get advanced in blood magic, so he's just going to recoup and relax at the bar. And to be clear, it's not sleeping per se that lets you reset your attributes. It's resting, and you can rest while you're awake. It just so happens that most of the time people, if you spend 6 hours resting and then you spend another 6 hours sleeping, that's just a ton of time that you could have done both. Most of the time people will rest while they sleep, but you can opt to intentionally rest while awake. So if you want to do that for this quarter day, we'll say from noon to 6, Corlin's in the bar, just kind of resting up and relaxing. So you can refill your wits back up to full. What about Dira? What's Dira up to?
think I'm gonna try and get the fearless talent.
Okay, let's check out Fearless.
Nice.
I think that's one of... Ooh, okay.
Insight.
Not even the
That
horrors
sounds
that...
appropriate.
Not even the horrors that lurk in the Forbidden Lands scare you. You can roll an insight roll as armor against fears. Ooh, nice. Okay.
I don't know how well I'll do since I only have 0 in that.
Well, this is a talent. This isn't a skill.
Okay.
So for talents, for a talent you have to practice it and then get a successful wits roll. So all you need to do to get this talent is to practice it, and you'll tell me what you're doing to really practice being fearless, and then you give me a successful wits roll. Or if you want to spend time maybe looking through the camps, or if you can think of someone that we've met so far who seems fearless and maybe would want to instruct you, if you want to spend the time like RP that way, then you don't need to make a wits roll. You can just spend time and learn from this person who already knows. So it's up to you. Do you want to do a wits roll, or do you want to try to find a teacher?
I think I want to try and find the one gal that we were with, the warrior.
Okay. Meridia.
Yeah.
I think it's... I don't remember. We'll say it's Viridia. I think it...
Yeah,
Viridia,
I wrote
yeah,
down Viridia.
Okay, yeah. I think actually it's Meridia, but whatever. They're both cool. So so Dira has inspired to go get some fearless action, and she wants to go find Viridia. So let's go focus on Dira then. So let's go see what you do. What are you gonna go do here?
I just want to go and learn from her. I'm inspired by her.
Okay.
Nice.
Is anyone? Does any of you? Does Garrick? Well, Garrick's working. Does Marcus want to accompany? What's Marcus going to do? You'll go with Dira.
But I'll go with her, but I'm gonna head over to like the chef's tent and just kind of watch them work, get some recipes and whatnot.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we're all going to split up here and kind of do our own thing. So Garrick's training on the forge. Corlin is recouping his wits at the bar in the tavern and kind of resting. Marcus is going to go learn some recipes, maybe not mechanically, but just flavor. You're doing that, and now Dira. So Dira, it's midday. So Dira, as you're approaching the Cord camp, you see off. If you see on the map here, like far off, kind of out to the west out here, there's an open space, and you see the Cord. There's 30 riders, and they're split into... It looks like they're playing some kind of a game or a mock battle or something, and you see 2 sets of riders, opposing riders, 15 here, 15 here, and they're mounted, or they're faced off towards each other. They're a good 50, 60 yards apart, and you see Viridia is the one closest to you, and she's kind of a... You don't know if she's a judge or a referee or something, but she's parked on her horse, stationed right between the 2 groups of riders, and you see her stand up, like she's on the saddle, but then she stands up on her... What are those called? Wherever you hook your feet in on the saddle, those are called
stirrup.
Yeah, thank you. She stands up on her stirrups. And so she's like standing up on the horse, and she gets her sword out and she screams "Charge!" And at that time, both groups of riders attack. They just bowl into each other, and they're not like trying to hurt each other, but she's teaching them. You can tell that she's teaching them to be fearless in their attacks and not, it's like practicing reps for teaching the warriors to be strong in spirit, and the animals and the horses, because animals don't normally want to run into each other. They try to be protective, but you can see she's teaching these creatures and her people to just charge in with like 0 F's given and to be maximum aggressive. So what's Dira do when she sees this?
I'm just watching, like taking mental notes and just standing on the sideline. Yep.
There's
Being a creep.
There's a small group. I mean, the core people. I mean, there's others. I mean, there's women and children, and it's not only warriors. It's like it's you can tell, as we'll say, it's you've been watching an half hour, an hour. They do a couple of charges and then kind of rest and regroup and dismount, and then you can see the one group kind of discussing the tactics and the ins and outs of doing it, and what Deer is kind of subsuming herself into the group of the other spectators, Cord spectators. There's no Galdanes around at all. It's only Cords, but you kind of ingratiate yourself with this group, and as the time goes on, they reform, and it does turn into a sporting match where as the riders clash and hit, and Viridia's out there just hollering and screaming, like this part of the audience will cheer and the other part will boo, and it goes on like that for a good couple hours, and then the animals are completely spent. The fighters are totally just worn out. Everyone's wiped out, and the audience kind of is approving, and they love what they see. These fighters are getting just braver and braver, and the people start heading back to their tents, and the fighters disperse. They start marching all their horses back to the paddocks, and Viridia, she hops down and she's walking her horse back to her horse is kept in a plush stall, like right outside her personal tent, and she's heading back to the tent, walking her horse, and she's got two attendants that quickly run up to the side, to the other side of the horse, and are just waiting hand and foot on her, walking with her. And she's walking right towards you, and she looks at you and nods. And what's Deer do?
I just ask her how she does it.
So good.
How she's so just fearless. Brave.
So impressed.
My hero.
And Viridia looks at you and she says, "Walk with me." So she doesn't slow down. She's walking at a steady, slow pace. She's not in a hurry. She's got time. She's walking, and she's walk with me here. And so Dira falls in step with her, and it's a few hundred yards worth of returning back to the camp. And there's, as Viridia is kind of imparting her perspective on being fearless, you see again, like there's little kids and there's like family, it's a whole people group. There's like little kids running around, like running up to Viridia, like saying hi, and it's a fun and kind of a lighthearted time. And she espouses, that the reason why people lose fights is because they're afraid. That's why people lose fights. In her experience, the reason people lose is because they're afraid more than anything else, and that's the number one. Fear is the mind killer. That's her mantra for combat. Is if the Cords, if our people group here, if we cannot master our own fear, then Zertorm will never win. I've seen what we've been. I saw. I've heard what happened in Nazleen, and I've seen demons, and I know what we're up against, and my people, and she looks over on the other side through Augerville to the damn Galdanes on the other side. She's like, those people. We don't even know. We don't even really know what we're up against, but we're up against demonic hordes that have destroyed the world, and I shudder at the thought of my honorable people faltering on the battlefield when that time comes. And I'm trying to instill in them as much as possible that fear is the killer, more than anything else. She's like, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?"
She's just in awe of it, inspired, dumbstruck.
Can I buy you a drink? No, just kidding.
And so you guys, the four of you, you and Viridia, and then the two attendants arrive back to her tent, and she has been pleased that some outsider has kind of shown respect and has been curious about her perspective on anything. She's just so used to being in this perpetual terminal conflict with Galdanes, and these people in Augerville are never a help. They're just not helping to solve it. They're just kind of perpetuating it, honestly. And so she's just kind of relieved and amused and appreciative that some outsider would show any kind of damn interest at all. And so she's like, what was your name? Dira, wasn't it? And
Yes.
And so she, in her way, she does a respectful, not full bow, but she inclines her head in a way that is unmistakably respectful towards you, and she says, "Please excuse me. I mean, I have to attend to my other duties right now, but I would like to have more discussions with you and your group in the future if you would like that. But please excuse me for now." And she ducks into her tent, and the two attendants pat down her horse and put it in the stable.
Well, I'm on a high right now, so I take it down to the bar to go tell everybody.
Awesome. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll say you spend your 5 XP, and I will give you that talent called Fearless. You are now Fearless level 1. All right, that was very cool.
Yes. That's cool.
Okay, so that's Dira, and that was it. It's mechanically speaking. What about Marcus? Is there anything? I mean, you said you don't actually have enough XP to train, but is there anything you are trying to? Do you want to look for ingredients or that kind of thing, like stuff for your inventory? If you don't if you can't necessarily train, you don't have the XP, but you can kind of maybe acquire ingredients or things like that to kind of load up your guys' food. You have the whole huge cart,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is just watching what recipes they use, what seasonings, and how they prepare the meat, so that I can keep that in mind. Go and get some of those seasonings, and then set it up so that we could have different flavors.
Okay. To be honest, I haven't looked in the gear in the valuables or trade goods. I don't know if there's stuff like that, like spices or I don't know. I'm trying to think if you want to. I think it's all just kind of flavor stuff. If you want to I'm trying to give you a way if you want to go spend money and get items. If you can think of something, you can. Otherwise, I'm fine with just calling it like that.
Okay.
Do you want to Do you want to try to get some gear, some equipment out of this time here? Do you want to try to start developing some kind of inventory management for foodstuffs and whatnot? Do you want to get into that?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, you can. Let's
some hallucinogenic stuff.
Yeah. Where's those
stuff for making poisons?
Marcus, give me the shrooms.
Oh, those aren't the right ones for cooking. Oh crap.
Yeah, I see field rations.
Yeah, I didn't really see anything. I mean, there's the field kitchen, but nothing else.
There's grain.
There's grain.
Flour, vegetable, fish, bread, tallow, herbs.
Where do you see that at?
Yeah,
where do you see that?
Tools and raw materials.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, raw materials. Okay. I was looking under.
Yeah,
got it. I see it now. Okay. Well, hell, I mean, you guys have a whole huge cart and Jag to tow everything. Do you
If
want?
you want some money, I'll throw you some.
Yeah. Do you want to?
I still have a fair amount of silver.
Do you want to start now? Vegetables and meat. I guess I would be okay with grain, but like vegetables and meat specifically, if you buy those and you don't cook them, they will go bad in a day. But all this other stuff, foodstuffs, if you want to be buying tallow or herbs, grain, flour.
I think I'll get some of each of that.
Okay. How much?
Flour, tallow, herbs.
Okay, let me get the cart going here.
Grain. Let's see.
Cart. Okay.
Grain.
So let's see. So we got grain, shows 3 copper for grain. We've got...
With everything, it would be 3 silver and 5 copper.
Okay. Do you want to... So tell me everything you're going to get. You're going to get a grain.
A flour, tallow, and herbs.
Grain, herbs, flour, and tallow. All right, those have all been added to. I put it to Jag on the cart.
Okay.
All right, very cool. Yeah, you have quantity 1 of flour, grain, and herbs and tallow. Okay, so did you update your coinage?
Money? Yeah, I got 2 copper left.
Got it. Okay, very good, very good. I think that covers everyone. Oh, go ahead.
Want some money, Marcus? I can throw you some.
I mean, if it later on becomes necessary, I'll gratefully accept it. But right now, I got what I need.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, I got like 10 silver and 16 copper. So.
All right. So now we'll say this has been a.
Off and get some gold.
There you go. If you want to go practice your stealing skills, you can go try to rip someone off. So we'll say it's. So this has been a very productive half day or quarter day here for everyone. So we'll say it's now 6 in the evening, and what are we wanting to do now?
I want to practice robbing Marcus.
Of what?
I love that.
It's 2 copper.
That's awesome.
Hey, I gotta learn.
I see. You want to practice? Awesome. How about you guys get in a fight and then I'll try to heal you because I need to practice that.
There we go. See? We don't start a war. We just practice on each other, abuse each other. Don't wanna...
What if somebody takes offense and then they start a fight with us like, hey? I'm like, no, we're just practicing.
We're just trying to level up.
Galdanians paid me to do it.
That's awesome. All right, so everyone's sheets have been updated. Okay, we are set on that. Now, okay, so it's darkness has fallen here. Garrick comes out of the Iron Forge just covered in sweat, dirty, stinky, and skilled. You know, he's got a rudimentary knowledge here of what he's doing with the hammer and anvil. Dira, like she said, got quite inspired and motivated here and has been just enjoying herself in the tavern. Marcus got a bunch of supplies for the group, and Garrick was able to rest up and get his mind right. And now, what are the 4 of you going to do here at 6 o'clock in the evening in Amber's Peak?
Well, you guys think it might be a little late to head out and try to find this guy? What do you think? Oh, Joe, you're muted, I think.
You're still muted, sir. Can't hear you.
I think we should head out in the morning.
Okay.
In the morning, I think that might be better.
Okay. Sounds like... So, you've got 12 hours until daylight. do you guys want to do anything tonight?
Do we see any signs of them about to do that fire ritual again?
You don't know. You see, so let's see. Yeah, so you've been in the tavern all afternoon, and Dira was there also. And as it got dark here, right when darkness came, you saw again that little bastard Palakis across the river. He came out from the keep, and he went down to that side of the river where that honor guard of the court is posted, and he performed this 10-15 minute long fire ritual, very choreographed, very not too elaborate looking, honestly. It looked like a very simplistic ceremony or whatever he's doing. You saw that there. He did that right as darkness fell, and then he just promptly retreated back into the keep.
I wonder if this ritual is really just summoning those fire demons randomly throughout the continent.
Do you wonder this out loud in front of anyone?
Well, within our group, I don't want to say it out loud because they have so many followers.
So are you guys all partied together in the tavern now? Would you say?
I would assume so. I mean, we all came back.
You guys want to be there, like in a tent back in the courts?
Yeah. Or what if we meet in the tavern for dinner?
You can absolutely do
idea.
that.
Yeah, we probably need to eat,
Talk
huh?
about our day. Yeah.
I don't recall if you guys ate breakfast last session or not. I don't remember. If you guys want to eat, you can.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
George is paying because he's got all the silver.
Yeah, Augur.
Yeah, can I take? Yeah.
Yeah, Augur's there, and he's like, if you guys want, it's 5 copper for a meal and a beer. 5 copper each, please.
Sweet, I'll pay. So, oh my gosh, yeah. So 4.
2 silver.
Yeah. 2 silver. 20 copper.
So I'm changing my silver to a copper.
Yeah.
I mean, silver, yeah. So it's 20 copper, right?
That's correct.
There, I reduced it. I went from 26 to 6. So.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna? Augur, it's a little wench working there, comes out and brings all 4 of you. I love that word. I love wench whenever I can use it. I love it. It's like the funniest.
I haven't heard it in forever.
It's like the funniest. It's like the funniest word to me. I don't know why a wench. It's like, who invented that word? That's crazy. It's so funny. Yeah. So this lovely serving lady comes out and sits all 4 of you down, a nice platter of like smoked, glorious blackened smoked salmon, and some like fresh green veggies, and just the smell is just phenomenally good, and Augerville ale, and 4 of you are sitting around the table, digging in, looking at each other. What are we talking about? What's going on?
Right before she leaves, I'd like to ask her. I'd like to ask her if Miracle's gonna play tonight.
She's like, that's a good possibility. Marigold is. No one beats Marigold, and like when you bring her up, this gal, like her, I mean, she's middle-aged, 40 if you had to guess. I mean, she's a middle-aged lady, and as soon as you say Marigold, her eyes just light up like she is like the biggest fan ever. She loves. She's like, oh, I hope she does play. I love when she's in town. Have you seen her lately?
Just saw her the other day. And we ran into her out in the swamp up north, but yeah, we've become fans.
Well, stick around and find out. I mean, if she's here, I hope I love it when she plays when I'm working. You should see the crowds. I mean, because it's like loud in there. Like all the workers are in. It's it's a hopping place. And it's loud in there. And she's like, you should. when she plays, I mean, you can always hear a pin drop. It is always so, unless she wants to, she controls us. She controls me. She's like kind of embarrassed, you know, like she realizes she's kind of being like some super fangirl, you know, and she's like, Marigold controls me whenever she plays. I swear, it's like I'm not even in control of my own body anymore. She's like the finest musician in the entire world. I'm certain of it. She's like, but I have to go, but I hope she plays. Let me know if you need anything. And she heads off.
Nice. I'm trying to think, like, what would a fan of Marigold be called? You know, you got Taylor Swift and a Swiftie.
God,
but,
I don't want to know.
The goalies.
The goalies.
Sick.
Stop it. All right, you guys want to ask or say anything?
No, I think I'm good. I'm ready to eat and get some sleep and head out.
Okay.
I kind of like to. I mean, we were talking about that ritual and everything. I kind of like to go out and sneak out to that bridge and observe it up close if I can.
Observe.
Yeah, agreed. I want to.
What do you want?
Ritual, or just get close to the bridge, see if there's anything in detail that I can see that might give us some more clues about Zeratorm and these armies. And
Okay. You
I agree, and I want to. Can I? Sorry, I'm a little. I want to practice my stealth. If
Okay.
to possibly try to level it up, I guess.
Okay. What do you?
Maybe like sneaking out there, to, following George or whatever. I mean, Garrick.
Okay, so Marcus wants to chill for the evening. What about Deer? What's Deer want to do?
I'm gonna go out too.
So the three, so old man grumpy Marcus is gonna be an old person and go to bed, and then the three of you little criminal hooligans want to get up into no good.
Marcos will be the only one alive after tonight.
Okay, so you finish your meal. We'll say it's 9 o'clock now. So you've been having a good old time, resting, feeling good, talking about this new skills and what you've been working on, and so whose idea is it first? Like, tell me how this happens. You've had a few ales. Okay.
And I have a Pathfinder kind of leading the way. I don't know if that's going to come into play here, but
it sure isn't.
I definitely imagine this is like one of those ideas that like kind of come up after drinking quite a bit.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 beers in.
That's what I'm thinking.
Guys, this is a great idea, and I'm like super intense.
Okay.
Trust me, I thought about this a lot.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do? You're in the bar, and you finally finished however many beers you've had. I'm not gonna say you're gonna be like mechanically deficient, like rolling wise, because you're so drunk. I'm not gonna say that, but so you're buzzed enough to where this sounds like any kind of a good idea. So you guys finish your alcohol, and now what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So I mean, at this point, it's like 9 o'clock. You say, right?
Yeah.
And not
Things
everybody's leaving this tavern.
No, it's still, it's kind of starting to wind down, but it's not at all like it's dead quiet in the middle of the night. Not at all.
So I want to, the three of us, right? We're all laughing, having a good time, and we're heading out, and we're like, leave the tavern. We start going down the little road there to the cords to our tent. But shortly after we get past the tavern, just kind of in maybe a little alleyway or just tucked behind a quiet building, I just like to just quickly get into the alley and just be out of sight. Just kind of like we're just people just meandering like normal, like everybody else, and then all of a sudden we're just like kind of disappearing away, and then sneak our way back, in the darkness, in the shadows from there around.
So are you proposing that the three of you sneak as a group? Is that what you're seeing in your mind? Or are you just doing this for just Garrick?
I mean, I propose this as a group. Maybe. I mean, I'll lead the way, but the three of us just
Okay,
you know?
so for a group,
all in line.
So for a group challenge like this, for like a group, if you want the whole party, the whole group of whatever you're doing to be stealthy, the person with the least skill rolls the skill. Because they're the clunkiest, loudest. I mean, they're the ones that if they're gonna get caught, if you're gonna get caught, it's because of the loudest, clunkiest one. So whoever is the loudest clunk, if you now knowing the mechanical rule, if you want to do that, that's how you would go about that challenge. Do you want to still do it that way or whatever? And then tell me exactly, like here on the map here. So you're like down here in an alleyway or something, and you're trying to go.
Yeah, so over here's the tavern, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I imagined we went this way.
Okay.
And then just tucked right behind and, went this way. Oops.
Yeah, I see you. Okay.
Back here and then just continued back here, right? Until we get to this road.
Okay.
Then we head to the bridge. So, I mean, I don't want to leave anybody behind, but I don't want, in the worst case, all of us to get caught all at once. But
well, I would say like here's what I'll say. So with this plan, you guys, once any of you got right here, you would see that on this side of the bridge, there are guards posted in 2 towers with bright lights. Like there's, you know what I mean? There's no, I guess I shouldn't say there's no way, but like what, like. Where are you trying to get to? Where do you want to physically be?
I want to get in range to be able to pop one of them off. No, just kidding.
Getting real.
Yeah.
Where are you physically trying to get to? Show me on the map.
I guess I just kind of want to stop, like maybe right here with enough cover.
You can get. You can
just see closer what we observe.
Okay. Yeah. So if you can all go there without needing to do any kind of roll. I mean, it's not like it's off limits. You guys can go there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But that doesn't make it fun.
Can I practice my stealth as I go? Because I want to try to level that up. If I can.
Convince me.
Well, I imagine that like during dinner, Dira is still blown away by her encounter with Viridia or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just talking us all into like, the power of not letting fear take control. And so I'm sure we're like feeling like fearless and
that's cool.
And just going for it. And so we're feeling gutsy and we just want to go out and see what we can see and practice
at that point,
sneaking around.
Well, again,
we could walk up to those guards, I guess, and kind of like.
And then just, I mean, I like what you're saying, but again, mechanically, to train a skill, you have to spend a quarter day doing it. So, if you wanted to do this, then at some point, whenever this exercise and practice, this whole hijinks thing that you guys are trying to do, if you're gonna roll to train a skill for stealth, then this whole escapade is going to go till midnight, which is no big deal. You guys can sleep. So I'm just saying mechanically, the night's young. It's fine if you want to do that. I'm fine with it if you want to train it. Attempt to train it.
Here, are you still game?
You guys can both.
Still game.
You guys can both practice it. If you have XP, you guys. So Garrick is already skilled. You're already so skilled. It would cost you a bunch to level up, right? In stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Corlin and Dira want to both, you can both do a. If you want, you can both give me a stealth roll, and we'll see if you're successful or not. And we'll say you guys are just trying to skulk around the Augerville and the fishing village. There's people milling about, and you guys are just trying to, learn how to not be such clumsy oafs.
Hey, I have an idea. Like, what if, since with Dira and I don't have any value in stealth, but Garrick does. What if we're like, Garrick, like show us how you do this, or
man, we are twins. That's exactly what I said.
Teach us.
Yeah. Kind of like teaching us.
No, you gotta stay low.
Does that change anything? Or
That's gotta be forbidden in the rules. That's so cheap.
Oh, dang it. I'm trying to game the system.
Okay.
I'm
Whatever,
just trying.
anyways.
I'm just trying to see if it says it has to be by an NPC.
Oh, okay.
No, it says you must either have used the skill or been instructed by a teacher at skill level 1. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. So, you hooligans, so you guys spend the night here. Garrick is teaching Dira and Corlin how to skulk about in the night and be little criminals. So,
We haven't taken anything yet. We haven't done
Not
anything
yet.
illegal.
Not yet.
Yeah.
that's why I say you're not thieving, you're skulking. You're being little criminals sneak around. Anyway, so that's pretty humorous. So, does anything I want to say?
Well, I mean, I still want to acquire some more information. I mean, God, if we have to skulk
you can. So we'll
all
say
the way up to those guards,
you don't have
so
to.
be it.
You don't have to skulk. So we'll say it's okay. So you guys spent the remainder after your dinner and your awesome meal, and you guys kind of buzzed and being kind of ballsy and brave. You know, Garrick spent the time with you, the two of you, to get you to where. Did you guys level up your skill? Spend your XP. I mean, he taught you, so you don't have to roll for it. So you guys can, Dira and Corlin can level up your skill to stealth to level 1, and make sure you drop your XP down on your sheets. Spend your XP for that.
Got it.
Down by 5?
Correct.
Yes. Got it.
Okay, so yeah, that work. I mean, I'm fine with it. That's cool. So now it's midnight. Now the three of you stealthier people. You know, I'll give you because you're around here. Is there anything you want to try to see or do or anything before you turn in for the night? Is there something you want to? Go ahead.
Can you show where we were at again?
You guys were just kind of because there's this is the fishing village of Augerville. There's people all over the place. Not really paying attention to you. Not. You see cords. You see Galdanes. You see regular folk. They're all over the place. You guys have been skulking around here, just kind of getting used to moving in quiet and shadow, and not being noticed. You guys have kind of coming to grips with how to
right
begin.
here now?
Yeah, we'll just say you're right here. I mean, you can be wherever you want. You tell me where you want to be.
I'd like to be just at the start of that bridge right there and possibly go across.
You can.
I don't know.
You don't have to. You can walk across to a certain point.
Okay.
So you guys.
It'd be very difficult to stealth across. You're saying.
I'm
For
saying.
the fact those guard towers well lit, can see anything coming.
Yeah, it's a choke point. Everyone goes right through there. I mean, you'd have to do something like swim across or something. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, it's built like this for a reason. It's completely defensible. Crossing in this way unaccompanied is, I will not say it's impossible, but it's very difficult. So, what exactly are you guys trying to do on this bridge?
I feel like even if we just kind of hang back and we're just watching the coming and going of the guards and just kind of understanding like how often do they change the guards, what are they really paying attention to what they're doing? Who comes and goes, or are there official people who actually are let through the gate or come out? I mean, I feel like
you guys have been here
hanging out.
You guys have been here for at least a day now, if not a couple days, and you've spotted Palakis doing at least a handful of these rituals during the day and at night. And during the day, there's not a lot of traffic on this bridge. The people that you've seen Palakis. You've seen Palakis come and go off the bridge. That's the only person you've seen. No one else you've seen cross this bridge at any time.
Miracle hasn't come across.
I don't recall if you've seen her do that or not. You guys saw Marigal in the tavern.
Or Marigal.
Oh, you saw her in the tavern. You haven't seen Marigal other than that time at the tavern when you guys first got into town. So we'll just say you got the three of you, kind of kind of like act like you're nonchalant, whatever. Approach, start crossing the bridge. Do you want to approach the guards? Do you want to do that or not?
I say, why not?
Yeah.
We're brave.
If Deer's doing it, I'm doing it.
Let's walk across it like we own it,
Can't tell us what to do.
Yeah.
This is Deera's Peak, not Amber. Amber's a bitch.
Yeah.
Tell me no.
That's hilarious. Okay, so
Fearless.
you guys cross in your 3/4. You're halfway across, and there's 2 towers on each side, and in each tower are 2 guards. So there's 4 people on watch. And as you approach and you come into the light here of the towers, the guards just kind of confused, but not. They all 4 of them. They're 20 feet above you, and one of them shouts out, "Halt!"
Okay.
Excuse me?
He doesn't say anything. Not for a moment.
I like to yell to him, top of the evening to you. Just wonder if you guys were gonna head on to the tavern and go see Miracle perform tonight.
Nice.
You want some tea and biscuits?
Yeah, he's like, where are you? He's like, where are you from? He's
Never
like,
mind that. Dude.
So what did Deera say?
I said, excuse me.
Way better than what is.
Nice. I want to pretend that like I'm like really drunk and I'm stumbling and I'm asking these guys like if they've got a bathroom I can use.
They say no.
Okay. I really gotta
He's
go.
gonna go right here.
Yeah.
It's an emergency.
Yeah, I guess you just have to pee off the bridge.
He's like, I don't care if you piss your. He's like, I don't care if you piss yourself, you drunken filth.
I yell out to him, hey. What's that?
I said, drop your pants, take a deuce.
Yeah.
Right there in the middle of the bridge. Yeah.
I gotta do a number 2.
I like to yell back to him, hey, watch your language. That's my friend you're talking to.
Do we want to try to get any information from these guys? I mean, like, what are
You're working on getting something from these guys.
Yeah.
Some
Hey,
death.
Deera started it. She's like, excuse me?
Hey, nobody can tell me what to do right now. I run this show.
See how far that fearless talent takes you, I guess.
Yeah. I just got it and I'm dead.
Mechanically, it does nothing.
So the guard. This was one guard on like the tower to your guys up to your right. He's the one that said halt, and then Deera shouted at him. Now there's a guard from the other tower on the left tower. He's like, "You go sleep it off in Augerville. Good night."
Throw a rock at him.
Hey, Deer's out of control.
I don't want to get a full-on fight with these guys.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to fall in fight.
I know.
Hey, so what time is
Go
shift
sleep.
change for you
Go
guys? Huh?
sleep it off in Augerville. He said, like they're
Yeah.
displeased. Go sleep it off in Augerville.
Actually, we've been invited by Palakis to come to a little
Ooh.
evening, little drink, if you know what I mean.
Nightcap.
Nightcap. There we go. Better.
He's lonely.
The lonely, pathetic of a man.
Give me a.
Rolling on some charts. To
Give me
determine if I
a.
die.
Uh-oh.
Do you say that? Do you really say that?
Yeah.
Give
I
me
did
a.
say that.
Give
He's
me.
looking up how to die.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how many shots to kill you. Okay, give me a manipulation roll.
All right.
Jeez.
No modifiers? No, just kidding.
-1 because you're drunk. No.
No, are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. No,
Thank God. I will.
because you just -1 because you just pissed yourself, like you said.
I could push it.
Hang
my
on.
Oh, dang it.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay. No, it's okay.
Oh, not good.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay, so what'd you say that Polakis invited you?
Yeah, Palakis invited us for a nightcap.
And so as soon as you say Polakis, all four of them just kind of chuckle like, you'd want to be in the company of that little shit stain. You drunken filth.
I feel bad for him.
You drunken filth are ridiculous. They just laugh. You know, they're not less irritated, but they're now irritated and bemused by you drunken fools that you'd even want to be seen in public with Polakis. That just they have this very mocking kind of laugh, and it hurts Garrick's. It hurt Garrick's in the feels.
In the feelers. That's awesome.
Nice.
Dude, I just want to laugh off at that point.
We should maybe we should like turn it into like a joke, like, you know, and just and go with it. You know, obviously they see some humor in this guy.
Oh,
like,
damn. We got to real quick come up with a knock-knock joke that involves Palakis somehow.
Yeah.
Knock-knock. I don't know.
Yeah. No, something like no, just tell him like, no, seriously, his mom invited us.
Nice. Yeah, say that.
She wants him to have friends.
Yeah.
She paid us.
She paid us.
Be friends with him.
Now that's a performance role, isn't it? That's not a manipulation role.
So as you guys are you inebriated, if not drunken clowns, are carrying on, and they're entertaining you to a point. The first one who told you to halt, he now you hear a clanging sound. I mean, if you visualize it, I mean, they've got lights, they've got torchlight and everything, but it's kind of down below. It's to where you can't really see them. You see like their silhouettes, but you can't really see any features of them. It's like backlit behind them to help them be able to see out into the, to keep watch. So you mostly just see shapes. You see two shapes in one, two shapes in the other. And as you guys are kind of like carrying this on maybe a little too far, they've laughed at your expense a little bit. And now after this last quip, talking, you see the one who told you to halt. You see him move in some kind of way that you can't really determine, and you hear this loud clanging sound, a reverberating, like it's a clang, and this hum. It rings out for a good 10 seconds. And they don't say anything.
Dive off the bridge.
Yeah. Maybe it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Maybe just gathered that's the signal sound to call. Well, I don't think they'd want to call Palakis.
Call more
Maybe it's
backup.
their bill for shift change. I don't know.
And then
it's all good.
You can't really see because again, it's all the design here. The light is kind of directed and funneled towards you, and so you guys can't really, it kind of it doesn't blind you like you can't see anything, but it really obscures your vision. You can't really see beyond it. The only thing you can really see beyond it is the light from the actual keep itself, because it has that and now that you're closer to the keep, you can see that is a completely unnatural looking light that's like cascading or like dripping. You can't tell exactly what's going on, but there are some very unusual and bizarre looking light emanating from the keep and kind of cascading down the stonework that you can tell. It's very unusual and not natural at all. Now that you guys are closer, you can clearly perceive that. But other than
that's been going on.
That's been ever since you guys have been here. That's been going on. But you saw it from a distance before. It was very strange. But now you guys are much closer. It is completely unnatural and very strange. But that's all you can tell. So you can see that even through the light of these guard towers. You can perceive that pretty clearly. But other than that, you can't really see much because this light is so bright right in front of your face. You guys can't really see much. But you hear that gong sound, and now behind them, because where you saw Palakis coming out and doing his little ritual every day, you now hear the sounds of stirring of these Cord guards that were helping him in the ritual. This gong has alerted them, woken them up, and you hear in their tents, you hear stirring. But you just hear stirring right now.
Yeah, maybe we should call it a night, huh? What do you think, Dira?
I have better things to do. I need to rest.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I'd like to slowly back up. Well, you guys have a good shift. Sleep good. We're gonna head on back.
Yeah. So you got to get your drunk friend back to tent. So.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
You're responded to in silence.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe we could hang back just a little bit, like right here at the start of the bridge, see if we see him do anything over the maybe next 15, 30 minutes. I don't know. After that gong.
Just watch.
So you guys not retreat, but you return back to your side of the Augerville side of the bridge. And now that light's not so bright right in your face, you can see easier. And the gong, there's 6 cords stationed in those tents, and they all came, and you could see them huddled down on the ground between the 2 towers, and you could see them kind of chit-chatting, talking with the guards, and you're too far away to really see the gestures, but you get the point. Like, the guards were saying, we had some drunk fools come over here and try to start something, so they're talking about you all. You can definitely tell that. And then they stand around but they don't know who you are. They've never seen you before. You're not notorious yet, and they don't really know who you are, so they just know that some drunk people came and tried to be clowns, and they got dismissed. They chose to be dismissed. They dismissed themselves. So you see them kind of hanging around 5-10 minutes or so, and then the half dozen or so that were summoned then return to their tents.
All right. They win this time. We'll get him next
That
time.
was fun.
We survived.
Yeah,
didn't even get hurt. Barely got empathy damage. You barely got hurt.
I got 1. Ooh, I need it. Yep, you marked that. Nice. All right.
What next?
I guess.
So yeah, we'll say it's about time. I would say that if you wanted to sleep for the night, it's time.
Yeah. We'll sleep.
Yeah.
I'll sleep.
Go back and sleep.
All right. So you guys all return to the tent. So where are you guys camping out tonight? Do you guys want to do the same? Sleep in the cord? Where do you don't have to sleep there. You can, but if you want.
Either tonight or tomorrow morning, I'd like to take a shower. Due to the whole smith work. Imagine that won't be difficult, right?
No, that won't be difficult. You can do that. I mean, I'd say if you wanted to, you could dip down in the river right now. I mean, it's the middle of the night. There's no one down there. The town's asleep now. It's late,
Is that my best option? They don't have a nice hot shower?
If you want to, you can do that for free. I'll say that you can do that for free. Or if you want to go back to Augers, they have a hot, steamy shower that you can pay for. A bath. They can draw you a bath if you want to pay. Or you can go do it for free in the river like a real man.
I don't know. I feel like that would cause damage.
It won't.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll jump into the river and I mean, not crazy jump in. I'll
I was gonna say, do I need to
be
give you,
somewhere close
make
that
you give
looks
me
like
a
it's.
make you give me a stealth roll, or are you like gonna cannonball in?
Well, I mean, I
Off the
being at
bridge,
night,
dude.
right? I mean, I don't think I can really see
You're not going
into the river.
swimming. You're just getting in the water and kind of scrubbing yourself. I mean, this is like whatever, the Middle Ages or something. I mean, people aren't like, you know what I mean? It's dirty.
Yeah.
You'd probably be weird for being super clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll jump in the river and do all that. Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys all turn in for the eve.
Yes.
All right. Very good. So we'll fast forward here to morning. It is now 6 a.m. You've all slept, so you're all rested, and all of your any attribute damage you had has been restored. You guys are all healed up, trained up. What shall we do?
So we head out and go try to find that guy, right?
Yep.
Sounds
Find
good.
the brother.
Okay. We can do that.
From another mother.
All right. Now, he told you, Augur told you that he was fairly close to the south, out of harm's way. That's all he told you.
Okay.
So, do we have all of our assignments here in the party sheet? Who's doing what?
Oh yeah.
Make sure you assign yourself however you guys want it, however you see fit.
I got lead the way, which I think is appropriate.
Okay.
In the party. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep watch. Is that?
Yeah, that's a skill roll for, I believe it's scouting.
Well, maybe I'm not the best person to do that.
I believe. See if...
Dira gets a +2 to it because of her spyglass or whatever.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Actually, I've got 2 to scouting. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, scouting is a combination of your wits attribute plus whatever modifiers you have and your skill in scouting. So whoever wants to do it can do it. Now, Dira, do you...
can do it.
Okay.
Doing it.
Do you want to... So now, remember, you guys, what are we doing with Jag and the cart? Do we want to bring Jag and the cart? Or what are we doing? Whatever you guys want to do with the cart, we can make it happen. So do you want to leave it in with the cords, or like pay... Do you want to pay like a storage fee to Augur and he can safely store it? What would the party actually be doing with this cart? Or do you want to take it with you?
You say it's like just half a day's journey.
It's close.
South
It's
to where we need
he said it's close. It's not far away. You're not going to be going on some week-long, adventure.
If you can keep them safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
Yeah. Augur,
might as well take
go ahead.
Jag with us though.
Okay.
You can use him in a battle if need be.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So we'll say
that.
Do we
have
want
a list of stuff he's carrying in the cart?
That's correct. So mechanically, to get it to where it worked right, I said, if you open up Jag's page, all the stuff in gear is on the ground because I can't actually add it to the cart. But if I add it to Jag, that makes him bear the brunt of the weight of it. So anyway, if there's anything if we're going to leave the cart here, then if you guys want to bring anything, the tent or whatever else, let me know and I can.
Yeah.
So who wants to have the tent? That's a Marcus thing, right?
I mean, it is, but
you need the tent.
Now you don't want to work.
I don't know if I can carry it with everything I'm holding.
You actually already are carrying the tent. I have your page open now. You already are carrying the tent, so that's fine.
Oh.
So
okay.
Let me.
Oh, that's right. I was carrying the tent, but the field kitchen. Can anybody carry that?
It's heavy. I mean,
I was gonna say I don't think we need it.
Well, maybe not, but I mean, what if we meet him and then we gotta venture off to go kill whatever his brother wanted us to kill?
Then why don't we just take the cart?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just take the cart. Just in case we have to go on an adventure from wherever we meet this guy. If we meet this guy. We don't even know what he looks like.
yeah.
Sure.
I mean, if you guys want to take the cart, absolutely, that's an option.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I concur.
Okay, so we'll say all of you are going. Now, Dira, do you want to be on Jag or just walk with Jag?
Yeah, I'll ride on him.
Okay, so if you recall, if you open up Jag's little inventory page, this gear page, there's a little horse icon there right at the top. If you click it, that means he's mounted. Yeah. So if you click it, that means you're on him, and now his carrying ability is less, but we still have plenty. I mean, he's a monster. But okay, so the party heads out here. Dira is on Jag, towing the cart, and the other three are on foot. Which way do we want to go? And then we said Garrick's leading the way, and Corlin is going to keep watch this way. So which way are we going? You pick. He said it's south.
Okay. I mean, does it look... I mean, do we have, like, a road kind of slightly west, slightly...
There's no roads. There's not any kind of, like, dirt roads or anything, no. It's just grassland everywhere.
I guess maybe go directly south? What do you guys think?
Yeah, he did say south, so
Yeah.
Okay.
we can go just directly south.
Okay, so we'll move you guys. So then give me a lead the way and give me a scouting roll, please.
Oh, no.
No.
That's my first.
Oh,
I'm
getting
gonna
spicy.
push
You
to
can
lead the way.
Yep, you can push. Oh,
no.
Oh,
Here
I
it
love
comes.
this game.
This is it. I just love this game.
Oh, you
Oh, God.
bastard. All right.
Well, maybe before that, I mean, right, I would like to, before we take off, I wanted to have the battle axe on me instead of on the horse or the cart.
Do you have the inventory weight carrying ability for that? You're at, okay. You're
I
at
have
5.5 out of 8.
2.5.
I show you at 5.5
Oh,
out
counts
of
as
8.
2 regular items?
Yeah, it's heavy.
Okay, so it does count as 2. I have
So
2.5 free.
7.5.
Let me get Jag out here. I'll just try to drag and drop. I think you can carry it. I believe. So you want the battle axe?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, you can. You have half a pound left of inventory.
Sweet.
So we'll
Perfect.
say. So right now you're carrying a knife and a longbow. I say you have both of those equipped, and you just have the battle axe in your backpack. So if you want to switch to that, that's going to be a mechanical action type thing. Unless you want to just be holding that right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm fine with how
Okay,
it's
so
set up, I think.
so Garrick reaches in the cart here, and as they're heading out, he gets a big ass unwieldy battle axe. So you led the way, but you failed, and so I'm going to tell you what happens because you're a failure. Just kidding.
So excited to be a failure.
Kidding. Just kidding. I gotta find the. Lead the way. Sorry. Let's see what happens here. Make sure I'm on private so it doesn't. Okay, so you guys head south, and you guys make it a little way into the terrain here. You get, a quarter mile in, and even though it's open grassland, the grassland, it kind of narrows into a sort of a ravine, and, if you would take either of those ways off, you guys would be going east or west. You wouldn't really be going south anymore. And you see, just in this ravine, it's just overgrown with really thick shrubbery, and it's also because there's a river here at Amber's Peak, and there's a small little tributary here, and you don't really know why, but the water's really backed up here, and it's basically it would be very difficult to continue heading this way if you wanted to try to force your way on deeper into this hex, deeper into it. If you want to, Garrick, if you want to lead the party through onto this hex all the way, you have to roll might or move.
Would that have anything to do with like forced march or anything like that?
No, forced march is when you can only move so many hexes. You can only spend, I believe it's 2 quarters. You can only travel 2 quarters out of the day. If you want to travel 3 quarters out of the day, you have to do a thing called forced march, and it comes with penalty. You can't just march all day every day. You can't. You can march 2 quarters of a day. That's what forced march is for. But for this, so Garrick is out front, and he sees that there's just this impasse of shrubbery and thorns and water. And to continue going this way is going to require either a might or a move roll. You can help. Someone can help. If you fail, then you're not going to make any progress. And if you fail, it's going to damage your strength, and you can try to roll again.
Okay.
So basically, do you want to try to power your way through, or move through it? You can like try to hack your way, might your way through it, or you can try to move nimbly through and guide you and Jag and the cart all through this impasse that you found.
Yeah, I'll try to nimbly guide us through and do a move.
Okay.
Roll, right?
And remember too, you're all, I don't recall who all has willpower, but since you're all humans, any kind of skill check at any time, if you can tell me why, you can spend a willpower point and assign it to some other skill that you're really good at, if you want to. So when you're ready,
I have 1 in move, so I'm gonna try that.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh, potentially horrible.
So you all come to this treacherous looking impasse. Garrett kind of like walked you right into it, but then come to find out he was able to manipulate you guys through it just fine. Single file right through this, and then you come out the other end of this ravine, and the grassland is back, and you guys are fine. So we'll say it's that took like 3 hours. We'll say it took a quarter day. So now it's noon. Which way?
Well, I mean, so what do we see off to, looking south, straight ahead, and then to the left and right, east and west?
Everywhere
Everywhere
you look, it's just grassland, rolling grassland everywhere. It's an ocean it's an ocean of grass. You see Amber's Peak.
Peaks or mountains.
No, not here. It's truly just an ocean of grass everywhere you look. It's kind of unsettling, honestly. All you see is just, you don't even see really hills that you can really perceive anyway. It just looks like you're standing on an ocean made of grassland everywhere you look.
All right. You guys want to continue south or maybe veer just a little bit, like to the east?
Well, he did say it was a half day's travel, right? So, if we continue south, we might find something.
Yeah, let's go straight south then.
Okay. So we will head south again. And those rolls again, please. Keep watch and lead the way.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm back. Garrick, the leader's back.
Okay. Do you want to push the keep watch roll?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. No. Oh, successful.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
Oh, 1 damage applied to wits.
Yeah. It automatically, whenever you fail and take those skulls are called banes. Whenever you accumulate a bane, it automatically does all the math on your sheet for you, so you don't ever have to do anything. So explain why Corlin had wits damage doing this. What was going on?
Yeah, I feel like you're my boss, and like, what's going on, Corlin? Come on, why'd you mess up this time?
The blame.
I don't know.
Why do you suck?
Just wasn't paying attention. I want to say that maybe because part of my bio is that I'm haunted by visions of the world behind the veil. Maybe I had maybe I just was kind of like daydreaming or kind of lost in thought, thinking about a vision that I had. I just really wasn't paying attention.
That's cool. I mean, you still...
So maybe Marcus yell at him like, hey, keep focus.
That's good.
Snap out of it.
That's good. No, that's good. So as you guys head south here, you do see not a road, but you see, give me a survival roll, Garrick.
Doesn't sound good.
It's not death, it's survival. That's good.
Yeah, till I lose. Now it's death.
I mean, maybe.
What is that? Oh my god, I just don't have a lot of...
You don't have to push it if you don't want to.
Just did. Oh shit.
Okay, that's
All right.
fine. So, you see something, but you can't tell. You see what you see, Garrick. What you see is you see paw prints. You see footprints. You see like what you guys see when you come up. You see a big conglomeration of a bunch of footprints and paw prints, all in a very tight proximity, like a really densely trafficked area. But you can't really tell. You can't suss out like which one came from where'd this one lead to. It's a mess. I mean, you can definitely see that there are animal tracks and human footprints. You see plenty of those, but you can't really get any detail besides that.
All right. I'd like to, at this point, have my bow knocked with an arrow.
Okay.
Right, ready.
Okay.
And I like to
Can I
look
check to
around, keep
see?
an eye out to see if I can see anything.
Okay. What was that, Marcus?
Can I check? Can I check to see if the animal prints and the human prints are faced in the same direction, like they're going the same way, or if like the humans being stalked, or if they split up, or what?
Let me see. What would that be? We'd call that a
Scouting or
well, you can call. Yeah, give me a roll. What do you want? Yeah, tell me how you would roll for that.
I mean, I can't say that it wouldn't be some form of scouting, though. Not that I have a whole lot in that.
insight or
You can
survival?
try. You can absolutely try.
I was hoping to go with the survival as well.
I'm fine with it.
Oh wait,
Roll.
You have all that. You can add all
Yeah,
that.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my! Look at those dice.
What is
Damn,
that?
Holmes.
D8. What is that?
Damn.
It's my sixth sense.
It's got all this
Ooh.
extra stuff.
Damn. What gave you that? Some gear?
My sixth sense.
Ah, that's right. One of your talents, right? Sixth
Yeah.
sense. When you scout rolls, Well, that's not really. Your scout roll is modified by +1 when an enemy tries to ambush you or perform a sneak attack. Whatever.
Well, that might be happening right now.
Yeah, surprise! Roll for
You tell us.
initiative.
Could be. We're talking about aminals here, you know.
Animals.
So,
Do you want me to re-roll just without it then?
no, actually, I don't.
Okay.
Gracious.
Oh, and we switched to another screen. And the only reason we switched to another screen is because
Are we all here?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Good
as
picture. Hazel.
Yeah.
I did my best. Okay, so as so we'll say that so help me. So we said that Dira is on Jag, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
on
think so.
Jag.
Okay, so I'll just put it like that to signify. And now we'll say Corlin and Marcus are up here inspecting some sort of tracks. Is that fair? And
Sure.
Marcus scouted, and what were you looking for again, Marcus?
I was just looking to see if the animals were stalking the humans, or if they were if the prints were splitting up, or basically if whatever prints we were looking at was still in the around us, or if it was just happenstance. They went over each other's paths while going their own separate ways.
Okay, so as Marcus is kneeled down here, kind of examining the ground, trying to make sense of what who was going where, what was happening. All of you, it's quiet out here. A little breeze, nice day, but it's otherwise very quiet. And then all of a sudden, all of you hear a shriek, a very loud shriek up in the sky.
Ooh. What is that?
And as there's this creature up in the air, and you didn't see it before. You don't see anything else in the sky. All of you look up, and you hear and see this bird, this creature up in the sky, and you all look around. You don't see anything else in the sky, but this thing is getting closer and closer towards you, and you see its claws open up, and it comes to attack.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
Take a shot.
I forgot the last time I had 9 experience, and I did train, and I did get the ice magic.
That's what I thought, because I looked at your talent. I'm like, you got the ice because you spent. Okay. That's why I couldn't remember, but I'm like, I'm almost positive you were the only one that did train. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's already on your sheet and all that.
That list.
Okay. So this bird approaches you here, and we're going to start some fighting. So all of you, please give me a roll for initiative, please.
Is that just click the dice next to us?
Yeah, click the dice next to your name.
Sweet. Ooh, I like that order. Is that inherit of the system on here on Foundry that puts the order in our pictures like that?
At least for Forbidden Lands, yeah.
I didn't see that last time. I thought that's cool.
Maybe I don't know. Dira, do you want to roll for yourself, or I can roll for you?
It says I do not have the permissions.
Okay. That's your ownership. It says that you're the owner. I don't know. I guess I'll roll for you. We'll figure it out later. Are you guys both using the same computer?
No.
No, we're using a different one.
strange. I don't know. Well,
We have an opportunity for Jag to
the
roll.
ID exists already with. I can't roll it either. Exists within the parent card. What the hell does that mean? Maybe I gotta do.
Maybe remove her and then put her back on. I don't know.
Okay. Here. Maybe we'll try it like this. Okay, everyone try again, please, on your character.
Okay.
Work that
me.
time.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we got that. Now I'll roll creatures here. Okay.
Creatures.
Well, as you see, the eagle has multiple turns.
Oh.
So,
what?
and you'll see why. So,
As we die, we'll see why.
Wonderful.
all right. So, this eagle is like just it's up high in the sky. I mean, it's a large bird, but it's not preposterously large. But it's very large bird. Enormous
like
talons.
A 3-foot wingspan.
It's got like a 6-foot wingspan. It's an enormous.
Oh, Jesus.
It's an enormous eagle. It's enormous, but it's not like supernaturally large. It's just a huge bird, and it is up here, and it dive bombs down very first thing, and it dive bombs down. Okay, real quick because I've been practicing this a while. So everyone, look here on the column on the right here with all of our pictures and our numbers. So you see so you see where it says eagle, right? And it's highlighted now. There's a little fast forward looking button and a play button. Do you see how I'm toggling those? Does that show up on your guys' screen?
Not so much on the eagle, but for our individual players, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what that means is that's signifying a fast and a slow action. So a real quick recap here of the combat, since we haven't done one in a while. Every turn, you're allowed to do a fast and a slow action, or you can do two fast actions. You can count your slow action as a fast action if you want, but so like when the eagle just moved from up here to down here, that's one of its fast actions. And now if it wants to do any kind of attack, is always a slow action. Okay, so if it doesn't attack now, that's its fast and slow action. Now the not gimmick, but the tactics of the combat, anytime something attacks you, like see Corlin is next here on the hit list, he hasn't used a fast or a slow action. So if this eagle, mechanically speaking, if this eagle was going to come here and attack him, even though it's not his turn, if you have an action remaining in the round, like none of you have spent any of your actions yet because it's the beginning of the. So all of you right now have a fast and a slow action. If something comes to attack you, you can dodge. If it's a human opponent, you can dodge or parry. But in this game, you cannot parry against monsters. All you can do is dodge. So if this thing comes to attack you and you have both your fast and your slow action, you can choose to attempt to dodge out of the way. And now if you do that, then if let's just say that Corlin dodged and he was successful, he would like jump like over here and he would have spent his fast action for this round. Now when it's his turn next, he has one action left, a slow action, so all he could do is like stand up. He can't stand. He couldn't stand up and attack. He could stand up though. Do you understand?
But he could choose to use another fast action instead of a slow, right?
Correct. So if he chose to try to dodge and he dodged out of the way, when you dodge, you end up on your belly unless you choose to. You can roll at a negative modifier to try to stay on your feet, so that when it comes to your turn, you don't have to spend that action standing up. You've stayed on your feet the whole time, so you can just do an attack. That's why it's your choice whether you want to try to stay on your feet when you dodge or you just don't care. You want the best chance of not getting hurt. You just dodge and dive out of the way and land on your gut. So then when it comes to your turn, now you start your turn on your belly and you have to spend an action to stand back up. And then that's all you get to do for that round. You don't get to do any attacks. Do you understand? So that's what this whole that these arrow things are trying to explain is it's keeping track of what have you done in this round, and every round all of it resets. You get your fast and your slow action back. So with that in mind,
So
go ahead.
sweet. So in this situation, the eagle's flying in, and Cortland is gonna dodge. What? But could he
Hey, don't
run
tell me what I'm gonna
instead?
do.
I mean, would that
Well, dodge is a
be
move action.
okay?
I mean, running, if in the combat page, run or whatever it's called, it's like retreat. Keeping in mind too, you can always try to retreat from fights in this game. You don't have to sit here and go battle to the death.
I just see, like, as far as moves, I mean, we have like dodge, parry, stand up, run, retreat, and flee. Oh, I guess run is saying no enemy at arm's length. So I guess if the bird's coming in to attack, that doesn't qualify.
If it's on you, if it's like right on you and attacking you, you can't run. You can dodge, but you can't. Running is like if you see something from a long way away and you're like trying to book it and not even engage, that's when you can run. But yeah, you have to have you have to have a little bit of distance in order to then run away. So that was just mechanically explaining what was how we understand the move economy and the combat economy. Okay, so the eagle is going to come down and it lands on. It comes over to Garrick, and it attacks.
You're talking Cortland.
No, I'm not. Did you guys see that result?
No.
Oh man. Damn it. Well.
Wait. Hold on.
I had it on private still.
Okay.
Okay. I wish I could
don't know how you'd show it.
I have to re-roll
Maybe if you
it.
right-click on the message or something.
I already deleted
it. Gives you an option. Gosh.
I'll just do a different attack. Okay, so it came down, and now it's going to attack Garrick.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so it hits.
Heck.
It comes down with its beak and just like pecks right at Garrick, like right on his head. It tries to hit him like right.
Do I have a opportunity to dodge?
That's correct. You have an opportunity. See, you're not wearing any armor, so you won't have it. If you're a person wearing armor, your armor can attempt to absorb some of the damage, but you're not wearing any armor anyway. So you can either take the 1 point of damage, or you can spend a fast action to try to dodge out of the way. Your choice.
Yeah, I'd like to try to dodge.
Okay, so you'll spend a fast action. Now you in the combat page you roll dodge, and the auto populates with this thing saying standing dodge -2. I don't know why it always, at least whenever I do it, standing dodge is always activated and it gives you a -2 modifier. Disable that for sure. And enable for this attack. It's a slash kind of attack. So you can enable the dodge slash attack. That gives you a +2 modifier.
So if I want to stay standing after I dodge, it's going to be -2.
That's correct. If you want to stay on your feet, that is correct.
I guess I'll just think aloud here. So once I'm done, and hopefully I successfully dodge, I want to be able to take a shot at him, having already knocked my arrow and getting ready. Can I do that from the ground, you think? Like on my back, you say? Just because if not, I'll take the dodge.
No, the rules say this specifies in the rules. I think you can use one-handed weapons when you're prone. Like if you had a knife or a sword or something that you can wield one hand, you can use that from prone. No, that you can't use anything else.
Okay. And I couldn't do a retreat instead of a dodge.
No, it's on you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna unfortunately take the -2 and see.
So you're gonna try to remain on your feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So a dodge or a parry, every 6 that you roll negates one of the successes of the attack. So since this eagle peck attack only had 1 success and he dodged 1 success, that means the attack's completely negated. He takes no damage. Now he just dodges out of the way, we'll put him back here, and now he remains on his feet.
Do you click on the fast action to say it's used, or should I?
Why don't you do it? I want to see if I see it. Okay, yeah, very good.
Sweet.
Yeah, so now you've used your fast action, and yeah, very good. So that was the eagle's
Sweet.
fast and slow action, and it comes down and just like screams right in your face, and this thing is like glowing fire. Like this thing is, you see it's inside its beak. It is glowing. Everything around this damn land is fire. Is some sort of fire creature, and
So
this
is a demon eagle.
This you don't know what it is. You just know that this thing is not a natural bird. It has got red eyes, and inside its beak, when it was like screaming at you, is glowing unnaturally. And
Yes.
so it went to attack and it missed. Next up is Corlin. What do you want to do?
Is the eagle coming at me, or the
eagle swooped down to attack Garrick, but it missed. So, I mean, keeping in mind this is like a few seconds. I think it's like every turn is like 5 seconds or something like that. So this thing just came down real quick, tried to peck Garrick, but he dodged out of the way, and now time has stopped, and now it's your turn.
Right. So he's within reach if we're standing on the ground.
That's correct. So yeah,
Okay.
if he's like up here, that means you can't reach him, but he's down here amongst you guys. So I would say in this case, if Garrick wanted to like physically attack him, or if Corlin wanted to physically attack him, he'd have to get a fast action to move close, and then you could like swing your staff at him or do something. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
Very well.
I want to move closer and then swing my staff.
Very well.
Try to knock him out.
So we'll go right there, and that's your fast action. I'll do that. Now give me a, what is it, melee? Or yeah, give me a melee. Or just click your staff. It'll do it.
Trying to click the staff. Edit.
It's on your combat page where it says staff. You just click the word staff.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. No modifiers.
Correct.
Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, not good.
You can push. Do you recall the risk of pushing?
Yeah, only. I mean, if I have Bane, if I have any
At this
current
point, you have
Banes,
no Banes.
That's correct.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go for it.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. So you kind of push yourself too hard. You hurt yourself, but you damaged it for 2. But just like people, enemies can dodge. They have armor. They can do this. So I'll say that this bird, because see later in the round, this bird still has 2 more actions for this round. So Garrick hauls back with his, or Corlin hauls back with his staff and swings, and this bird just tries to like fly up out of the way, and like he sees it coming. The bird's gonna try to move out of the way so you can't hit it.
Oof.
So yeah, it moved 1. So Corlin swings and hits it, but doesn't hit it like right on the body. You just kind of clip it in one of the wings. So it takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
So that was your fast and slow action.
That's right. We're here. We showed up. It's game time.
And then all of a sudden, all of you hear this braying, this you hear this sound that is damn horrific sounding.
Oh
my gosh.
Dude.
That doesn't look good.
Real. Man, I'm glad we brought the cart. I'm jumping in the cart quick.
Dude, everybody in the cart. Go.
So, after Corlin is Jag's turn.
It's Jag's
supposedly
turn.
on the thing. How does that work? I mean, can he
Absolutely.
take his own action?
That's right.
Or
So
does he have to be controlled by us?
I guess it could be whatever you want. Well, I've been doing this combat a number of times on my own, and I've just been controlling Jag. I mean, Jag is a warhorse. Jag is a beast, and he can attack. He has a kick attack, a fairly strong kick attack, honestly. So But right now we're saying that Dira is on Jag. So if you want Jag to go and try to do an attack, then Dira is going to be on the animal. And I haven't looked that up specifically, honestly, to see.
I have
it
at
can,
the same time.
Jag can do an attack. Do we want Jag to go in and try to kick this thing's ass? Because animals get hurt.
Are we seeing the new critter over here yet?
Say that again?
Are we seeing the new critter?
Oh yeah. It's a big ass, it's an enormous boar. And it's the same thing. Its eyes are red. It's like fire and smoke's coming out of its mouth, and it's stalking. It was like stalking towards you. It was like in the grass. And that's now that you see it, this are the tracks that Marcus saw and said, I wonder if this thing was stalking somebody. And the answer is correct. Yes. So now this thing, the bird is striking. So it's like a kind of a coordinated attack. The bird has dove down on you and started to pester and try to kill you. And then at basically the same time, this fire boar is coming in, and it's closing in to attack for sure. So what do we want to do with Jag?
Well, Jag's attached to the cart still, isn't he?
That's correct.
Dira, are you kidding me?
That is correct. So
I would say stick with the cart.
Okay, so I would say Jag's got to have to sit this. I mean, you can move. I'll let you move Jag somewhere else right now if you want. If you want to position.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It would just be half.
So where do you want Jag to end? You're going to be on Jag, and the cart's going to be with them. So where do you want to be here on this little battle map here?
Oh God, I don't know.
Out of it.
Out of the way with it.
Well, you're out of.
Dude, now I'm thinking
where you're at now. You're the furthest one away from the combat. You're like off the edge of the screen almost. I mean, you're the farthest away. Like Marcus and Corlin are in the middle of it right now. You're already the farthest away that you can be.
Okay.
Can Jag like
Eric
take the cart?
and Corlin.
What was that, Marcus?
Was the bird attacked Garrick?
And yes, Garrick was here when the combat started, and Garrick jumped out of the way and dodged. So he's back over here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Jag take the cart like with all of us in it? You know, I mean, is he that strong of a?
I mean, he could, yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if like that's a battle plan. We're like everybody in the cart, and we go and we have the
That sounds
Jag
like
just haul ass.
that sounds like a non-fearless retreat plan, not a battle plan.
Are you judging us?
I'm just saying.
That's awesome. Fine.
Do you know how fast a bird can fly?
I'll leave that as an option, of course. If you guys want to all pile in the cart and run away, if you can make it, if you want to try that, I guess you can try. You have to roll for it, of course, but that's an option, yes. So
Yeah, maybe.
do we want to say
going
Jag's
south.
just going to stay here right now because Jag and Dira are kind of out of the harm's way for right now?
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
and see,
let's do
and
that.
so
Jag dig a hole.
Yeah, Jag's gonna dig a hole.
Then I can get in it and cover myself and pretend I'm one with nature and
I
not
like
leave.
that. Very druidic.
That's
I like
the
so.
lamest idea.
We'll say since Jag is not moving at all, Jag has conserved both its fast and slow action. So it's if anything attacks it, it has a couple. The more actions you have saved up, the more defense you have. That's why it's a. If you always want to if you spend your turn every time moving and attacking, every turn, that means if ever anything attacks you in that round, you can't defend at all because you've spent all your actions moving and hitting. So all you have to rely on at that point is your armor. So anyway, so Jag is going to just hold fast here. And now it's this boar's turn. And this boar sprints across, like full sprint across, and it comes right to Corlin here. It saw Corlin swing. It saw Corlin swing at the bird and contact it a little bit. And now this boar just opens its mouth and unleashes.
Oh no!
That's a lot of dice.
Just this fireball, this absolute fireball belches out of this.
Dude, I'm
board.
gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Brr. It's just like crazy sound, and this fireball just unleashes right onto Corlin. And since Corlin has spent his fast and slow actions for this turn, he cannot dodge, and so
Of course.
and he doesn't have.
Wait. I have part of my talent is I have Firewalker. I mean, I guess that's a spell. I gotta cast a spell.
That's a spell. Yeah, you do it. You can,
Exactly.
but you have to cast that, and you haven't.
Yeah.
That's a spell that you could have cast, but you didn't.
If you
And
survive this, that would be great.
So you don't have any armor because you're just wearing, a robe or whatever. So this thing nails you. The fireball lands right on you, and you take 2 damage to your strength, please. So that was the fast and slow action for the boar, and now it is Garrick's turn. He dodged out of the way, but he stood on his feet, so he can shoot if he wants. What are you gonna do?
Okay. So the eagle is just above Marcus and
It's right
Corlin,
over the
right?
It's right over the top of the two of them still.
And the boar did his attack, and is he like
He's right
there?
right
Or is he,
where
like,
where I physically have them. That's where they're at.
or is he like on his way to move past? Type
No,
of thing?
he
Like,
stopped.
blew through.
No, he didn't like try to continue. That's as far as he was able to move, and he was just like tried to unleash this unholy fire on Corlin, and he got him pretty good.
Okay. I think I'll go for the boar and take a shot at him.
Okay.
Sorry, just a second.
Now you do get to use your.
Dragon Slayer.
That's correct. You do get to use that.
So I see Dragon Slayer 1 or Dragon Slayer 1d8.
That's if you level up to level 3. If you level up the
Oh.
Dragon Slayer talent to level 3, you can use that D8 die, but not now.
Okay.
All you
Okay.
get now is just the +1.
Okay. That's a lot of dice. Yeah, and I got 1.
Okay, you can. So you have a Bane. You did get a Bane on your agility. So if you push to try to get more damage, you'll take at least 1 damage to your agility. Do you see that? If you click.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you can expand it, and you can see what you got a Bane on.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was successful, right?
You did.
Then it
you
pops
got.
up 5 arrows.
Well, no, that's your. I made it so that every time you roll an attack, it automatically rolls your arrow die to see if you lose
Oh, okay.
inventory. So you rolled a 5, so you don't lose any inventory on your arrows. Do you want to push your longbow attack, or you just want to settle for 1 damage?
So, correct me if I'm wrong. If I push it, I have a chance to get more successes.
That's
right? Or
correct.
more damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push
But you have a chance to get more Banes too if you roll 1s. Ooh my god!
Ooh. But yeah, that's a lot of. What is that? That's for agility.
Yeah, you took Banes.
Oh no! Does it
Oh.
automatically deduct from
Yeah,
me?
it does. So
Okay,
your,
that's good.
your character sheet.
I'm still in.
Yeah.
Man, we're all
Okay.
gonna die.
So yeah, did I
Finally.
inflict 2 damage to
Finally.
that guy?
You just shot him for 2. Now he gets to roll his armor to see if he can negate any, but he didn't. So you shot him, and your arrow flies and hits him direct in the shoulder, and he like turns and wails. Direct hit.
There's more over here. If you want some more of that.
All right, now it's the eagle's turn again. The eagle comes up and comes over here, and it tries to it attacks Dira,
Who's on top of Jag?
who's on top
Right.
of Jag.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
But
dear.
does
Quickly
it
dodge off.
take the quick movement from his 7th turn? Like has he dodged?
You're correct. You are correct. So let me I forgot about that. You're right. Let me undo that. Yeah, so because he already tried to dodge from when Corlin attacked him. He used a dodge, so he actually can't move this. He could move this turn,
That's a
but
good call.
I'll say yeah. So actually, he attacks Marcus. Thank you.
Bastard.
I don't know if that's like Dira. You're welcome. I'll take this one.
So yeah, he reaches down. He got hit by Corlin in the wing and pissed him off, and now he shrieks and he looks down at Marcus and just tries to dig in his claws right into his shoulders, into his chest, and he hits. But Marcus has the option of trying to dodge out of the way or just taking the damage.
I'd take it like a man.
Okay.
Okay. No, just kidding.
All right, so I took off 1 strength from you, so that's a direct hit on Marcus.
Yeah,
So that's
I have plans to run away. I need my quick movement.
All right. So now that was the one. Now it rises up on its final action here, its final turn. It comes up and it comes over Dira and goes to attack.
Holy.
So now Dira
Damn it.
Dira can dodge and basically jump off Jag. Like, just, you can dodge out of the way if you want onto the ground. Or, since you're wearing armor, you're wearing studded leather armor, which gives you a 3... Basically, if you don't want to attempt to dodge, if you just want to take it in your armor and let your armor protect you instead of moving, you just you open up the combat page where it says armor, and you click your leather armor, and it will roll it. And if you roll a success, you get to roll 3 dice. And if you roll a success, then you'll negate the damage, and your armor will just take it. If you roll any banes, though, then your armor gets damaged, and your armor starts degrading. Like, it goes from level 3 to level 2. So your armor can get damaged and destroyed, but that's a choice you can make. So does Dira want to dodge? Do you want to try to dodge out of the way, or do you want to just try to have your armor protect you? Your choice.
I'll do my armor.
Okay, so give me a armor roll. Oh, okay, that's fine. So the bird comes down and it gets you right on your neck. It, like, your armor, you don't have a helmet on. So it comes down and just claws, or whatever it did. It pecked you, and got you right in the neck, and it hurt you for 1. Not the end of the world. So that's the bird's turn for this, and now it's the boar's turn again. The boar comes up. It just bowls right back. I mean, it doesn't knock Corlin over, but it runs right past, and it goes right to Jag, and it attacks. It attacks Jag.
Oh, come on, Jag.
Oh.
Oof. Okay, so now Jag hasn't moved all this time. Jag has just been stationary. It's got the cart, so I'll say it's got a negative modifier because the boar.
Prone.
Well, it's not prone, but he's tied to the cart, so he can't really move. But he's still a badass warhorse. So Jag is going to try to jump out of the way as best he can, because it's a very. I mean, I put the stats.
Up.
Yeah, I put the stats in Jag's sheet, so it's really good at moving. So I'll do a move, and I'll give myself a -2 since he's got the cart strapping him down. But let's see, maybe he can get out of the way. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, the boar comes in and tries to just rip into Jag, but Jag rears up and turns out of the way, and so the boar ends up just swiping it at the air and does nothing, no damage.
Sweet.
Now it is.
Way to go, Jag!
Now it's Marcus's turn. What do you want to do? Paging Marcus.
I guess I'll move up behind him, use my quick action,
Okay.
and I'll smack him right in the ass with my staff.
Yeah, spank him?
Do it.
Give him the shocker.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's gotta be extra damage.
That's empathy damage.
That's awesome.
Now let's see. You got damage to. Okay, yeah, your strength. So, ooh, snap. All right, so you hit it for 1, but it kind of took some out of you. Oof. All right, you hit it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did smack it, and it whirls around at you. I mean, it didn't do a ton, but you definitely got its attention for sure. So now its attention is kind of split between Marcus and Jag. So now it is Dira's turn. Dira's still on Jag. Now, you have a talent for this. You have Horseback Fighter. That means you have rank 1. That just means you can fire a bow or you can use a ranged weapon from a mount. That's all it means. But you can attack on the horse. You don't have to dismount and waste it. You can attack the bird or the boar. They're right there, whatever one you want to, or you can do whatever you want, basically.
Do I need to dismount him from the cart?
Depends on what are you wanting to do here?
To take him off so he's not attached to the cart, so it's just me and the horse.
I would say you can do that with a fast action. And then if you did that, you'd be on the ground next to Jag, and he'd be unencumbered now, and you'd still have your attack action if you wanted to do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so you spent your fast action, and now here, let me just kind of reposition this stuff here. So now you're on the ground here next to Jag. Jag's free from the cart. Now what do you want to do? You can still attack the eagle or the boar, whatever you want.
I'm going to attack the boar while I'm on the ground right now.
All right, go for it.
Okay, let's see if I can do this right.
Oof. And you got a bane on your strength, okay? So you can push it if you want. You don't have to, but you can push it if you want. You've inflicted 2 damage to the boar already.
You're fresh, man. Yeah, you can push it if you want.
Keeping in mind, as you push, if you start damaging your strength, that means your future output of damage is going down because...
or chances.
Yeah.
Right.
Your chances of rolling 6s...
I'm going to do it.
You're going to push? Okay, let's see. Okay. I mean, you hit it for 1 more, but yeah, you didn't accrue any more bane, so you took 1 damage to your strength, but you haul off and wail on this thing for 3 damage.
3 damage, right?
So now it's going to...
I had 2 before?
Yes, yeah, so you got an extra damage, and now we'll roll the armor for the... Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Can I... Since I have Path of the Blade...
Mm-hmm.
It says when I hit with close combat, you can spend a willpower to find its weakness.
And that means
Can I do that?
Yes. Yeah, we'll say yes. Let me get rid of that. So yeah, you spend a willpower. And what that means is anytime you hit anything, you can choose to negate its armor. Like you're so good with your sword, you can like go right between the armor. You can like any armor it has is irrelevant.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
I don't know if you already spent the willpower or not.
I did.
Okay. So yeah, so tell me how you kill this thing.
I go in for, I guess the neck. Let's do that. Let's just get violent.
That's awesome. I love violence.
I take it down.
Right, so Dira comes in with her scimitar, like it's a sick, curved, awesome sword, and just comes in and like pierces it. It's like a piercing wound, and then like in one smooth motion hits it, like it gets it right in the neck, and then she like in like this smoothest motion just and like just kind of like slits its throat, and it just all the blood just bleeds out of it. Fire and blood just pour out of its neck, and it wails this ungodly, and it rolls over on its side, and its legs are just futilely like just kicking in the air. This thing's like pissed off and furious, but just bleeding out everywhere, all over the grass, blood everywhere, fire and smoke. It's just crazy. Fire and smoke just spewing out of this gutted, split open neck, and this thing, and the lights go out, and it is dead. Awesome, very good.
Nice.
So one of my dark secrets is that I secretly enjoy inflicting pain and injury on others. So you just see me like beaming with joy and just
That's
empowered.
no secret. That's no
Yeah,
secret.
that doesn't seem like much of a secret.
Yeah, that's like your pride.
Don't touch my horse, damn it.
That's like your pride, not your secret. Yeah. All right, so the eagle sees this, and immediately like zeroes in back on Dira, like, holy shit, we have a fighter here. So the eagle, it's still right above you. It doesn't even have to move. It's just going to attack. It attacks Dira with.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Yes. So the eagle opens its mouth and just blasts fire, like raining down magma fire right on top of Dira's head.
What?
It's not a slash attack.
It's not a slash attack.
what?
It's a fire. So you can try to dodge out of the way of this fire attack, or you can try to soak it all up in your armor.
I'm gonna try and dodge.
And but you, I
Was
don't.
that -2? Did you notice when you rolled it?
Was that at the -2 standing dodge, or was that your standard full roll
Standard.
dodge?
Standard.
Okay. Do you want to push? Do you want to push it?
Yeah, I'll push it. I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So you take. Oh, so this thing. We'll say you did dodge. It's just that you did dodge, but it's just that you didn't get out of the way in time. So Dira jumps out of the way and tries to, and lands over here, but as she's in midair, the fire of this thing is just like spread out everywhere and just completely encases Dira, like from all over, and she lands in a charred heap over here.
Shit.
She lands in a charred heap, broken by this fire attack. And let me roll a critical injury for you, since you just got your
Oh
ass.
my gosh.
Okay, nothing too fancy. So, yeah, so Dira lands on her stomach, and then like she's just completely broken and out, and she rolls over onto her back, and you could just Marcus and Corlin are right there, and she's just got blisters like all over her. Everything you can see, she is just torched and blistered and broken.
Oh crap.
So that
Messed
was
my hair up.
So that was just the Eagles. The Eagle did a fast attack, and then we'll say it comes down to Jag, and the Eagle's like right down in front of Jag, and now it's Corlin's turn.
Let's see. I want to cast a spell.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Well, I have rank 2 and bind. Is this thing a demon? Would you describe it as a demon? I mean, it's got glowing red eyes. It seems like it kind of fits the bill.
It's not natural.
Maybe. I don't know.
And you just saw it spit out fire, so
Yeah. I wonder if
demon,
I can,
yes.
Remember,
Unnatural, yes.
just a reminder that if
Yeah.
you cast this, you're going to automatically get a magic mishap of some kind, because you're casting. You're casting over your pay grade. Yes, question.
The strength on Dira hasn't changed. Is that supposed to update? Did you not? Was the attack not assigned to her, or
On Dira, I have her totally x'd out on strength and agility.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't show
It
that.
didn't update.
it
Okay.
didn't update on hers? Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she has 1 damage to agility, and her strength now is 0 out of 4. On my sheet,
Okay.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay.
Yeah. So
Am I with?
go ahead. What were you?
Am I within like striking distance of this of the eagle?
What are you trying to strike it with?
My staff.
No. It's over. No, you'd have to move. You'd have to run up to it. You're at like I think it's called short range. To get up next to it, that's arm's length, and that's the range for your staff.
Exactly. Well, yeah. So, like any spell I try to cast, there's going to be some kind of side effect.
You can always just try to run up and smack it in the face.
Yeah. I say we
Yeah,
live with the
yeah.
spell. You never know. The side effect could be good.
No, no, they're not going to
No?
be good.
Eh.
They could be innocuous, or they could kill you. They're not good though.
God. Okay.
But no, it's fun. Do whatever you want,
Um,
by all means.
It's fun. um,
I think the gain from the spell may be better enough overcome the negative. I don't know.
yeah, I just like Corlin sees what happens to Dira, and he's just horrified, and he's just like pissed off, and he just kind of throws caution in the wind, and just decides, you know what, I'm gonna try to destroy this thing, or I mean, I'm gonna try to
He's
control
toast.
it.
Okay.
So he tries to do the bind demon.
All right, so you open it up and you cast the spell, and then you click that where it says chance casting. You enable that,
Okay.
and then how much willpower? How much willpower are you going to spend?
Well, I have like 9 willpower. So more the better. Is that correct? Or
The more you spend, the stronger the effect. Yes.
okay, so
Stronger than mishap.
shoot. I'm not sure how to
No,
click
it
on
doesn't
this.
make the mishap stronger. It just means there's already going to be a mishap no matter what. So you can't avoid it if you cast a spell.
Maybe I'll like make like 4.
Sure.
4. Or what do you think? Do you guys think I should go higher? I have 9 willpower.
Do as much as you want.
Yeah.
I'll go 5. I'm gonna do 5. Here we go.
Oh, one.
Okay. So since you rolled these dice, you got a 6. That means you get an extra. You spent 5. So it was going to be, no matter what, it was already going to be a willpower 5 level spell since you committed that much willpower. Now any other 6s you roll, add to it. So now since you rolled a 6 in that roll, since you rolled 1 6, now you see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's very powerful. But now let me see if I can kill you with your mishap. 1 second. Maybe I can kill you all.
Like the
Oh
they're
no.
on our side.
Okay, I apologize
And this
right
is-
now. If any-
Blood magic. Let's see. 1 second. Private roll.
Make sure it's not secret.
No, it is secret.
Let's. I want to read it with you.
Okay.
Apparently, it's not good.
It's awesome. What are you talking about? It's awesome. All right. So okay. So what? First off, what did Corlin do? You tell me what you did to this demonic, whatever
Well,
the hell eagle.
I
thing.
imagine that I just commanded it to fly up, and then like what I'm thinking in my mind is that I want to take control of it, and I want it to fly, fairly high, and then just like dive into the ground and kill itself. That's what I want to do. I just want to destroy it.
So it came up now. I mean, I don't know if it can do that. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if it just, I'll do a roll. So I'll say, so you just command it to dive bomb itself and try to suicide itself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I'm trying to think of what I could do to give a fair roll on that. Let me just roll I'll roll I guess I'll roll a d10. Over 5 it dies, under 5 it doesn't die, but maybe it takes some damage.
Over 5. Bitch.
All right, so you do command it, and it does dive bomb down into the ground. Like it has its wings tucked back. It goes head first, like lawn dart, right into the ground, and its neck twists and it crumples over. But then it hurts, but it stands back up, and it's staring at you. And so, when Corlin sees this, and we'll say it comes back up to here. So now it's hovering and it's pissed off, and Corlin sees this. The demon or this bird did what it said. So it is some sort of demonic level creature of some kind. You know that already. It's not natural, and by now you've seen plenty of these fire damn creatures everywhere. But as you see that, what happens is you're pissed and you see red because you're so mad, but then you really see red. Corlin actually starts seeing red, and turns around and looks, and Deer is out on her back, just burnt and scarred and terrible looking. Marcus is right there, and as Corlin turns around, there's like blood coming out of Corlin's eyes, actual blood, and blood and froth and foam starts spitting out of your mouth.
Again.
And so blood is coming out of your eyes, your ears, and your mouth, and foam and spittle, and you are possessed like a raged maniac. You are completely out of control, and you've entered a blood rage. You are completely out of control. And so for the next 6 rounds, you are completely out of control, and you attack everything and anything nearby.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can't attack the bird.
Anything nearby.
We got to time up quick.
Anything nearby. Anything nearby. You are completely out of control. You are basically possessed, and anything near you, you're going to attack with your staff. So.
Oh shit! I'm near him.
All right, somebody's gonna have to
That's
do
true.
grapple.
And if you are broken and out of the combat, and something keeps hitting you, every time it hits you, you roll again on the critical table. Just so you
But you know what?
That was nice knowing you guys.
I would argue that if she's like on the ground, like who's gonna be enraged at that? I mean, it's like
It's
a
a living
rock.
being.
I mean,
I'm
there's
looking at you wrong.
You're a sick man.
We'll find out, won't we?
Breathing wrong.
We'll find out, won't
I
we?
think she's like playing dead.
I'll say the bird is so you lawn darted the bird here, and it like wrecked its neck. I mean, it hurt it for sure, but it's not dead. And now it's Jag's turn. Jag, like, instinctually, it knows that you guys are getting wrecked. It sprints over, and it goes to kick this bird while it's down.
All right.
Let me go
Come on,
back.
Jag's like,
Jag.
I'll take
Back-
care of this, you guys,
Let's see.
idiots.
Not bad.
Ooh.
So
It's a kick.
it rears back, and it does a strong kick. And let's see if this bird can withstand it. Yes. So it hits the bird, but the bird like tucks its wing just right. And so the bird was up off the ground, and so when Jag kicked it, it just kind of moved the bird in the air. It didn't really transfer any of the inertia of the kick. So that was Jag's turn. And now Jag's out of movement for the turn. Now it's Garrick's turn. What's Garrick gonna do?
I want to draw my battle axe. And I don't know if I can do this, but can I throw my battle axe?
No.
Draw it and then just no.
No. If only you had a ranged weapon that you could use from right here.
Stop it. Now I have reasons because my agility is down to 1 and my strength is at 4.
No, you can't use
That's what I was thinking.
You can't use a. I mean, even if you threw your battle axe,
Close melee.
that would still be a thrown. That'd be a ranged attack.
Okay. Well, let's let it be a ranged attack then. Okay. Well, let me.
I mean, you still have your knife, right? You can.
Yeah.
I mean, you can run up, and I'm sorry, I moved your character. You can run up and swing on it with your strength.
Shit.
Yeah. Does my strength add to the damage?
What do you mean add to the damage?
Like if I use my knife, is my strength going to go with it, or is it just kind of 1 point advantage?
Your strength when you use a knife, that's your melee attack. That's not an agility attack.
Okay. Yeah. I want to do that.
So Garrick runs up to the bird. Jag just kicked
Yeah.
it, and now what are you going to attack with? Go ahead and roll it
I like
on
to
your,
have
beast.
because I have my knife in my hand, right?
yeah.
And so I like to run up and just try to
Stab it.
jump or whatever. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Give me a roll the knife.
I can use my Dragon Slayer, right?
Yes. Ooh.
It's got to be something. Are
Oh.
you kidding me?
Man,
I'm gonna
failed-
push it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
I mean, one. So it's gonna try.
Alright.
Let me see real quick. So far, it's gonna try to move. It's gonna try to move out of the way. It sees you coming. It just got kicked by the horse. It's pissed. It's gonna try to just dodge out of the way. All right. So it dodges out of the way. It just scoots back to like right here. Actually, we'll say it's up
shit.
here. Now it's up in the sky.
Okay.
It flew up. You missed. But
Ah.
that's one of its. So that's your fast and slow, and that's one of its
Yeah.
fast actions. So this turn,
Nice.
all it can do, it's up in the sky now, like right above you. It goes to attack the horse. Goes to flame Jag.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice. Oh shit!
Nice.
So
Our
Jag
buddy's gone.
Jag is under, and it's spent its whole turn moving. So now Jag, all it can rely on. I mean, it's the picture doesn't do it justice, but it does have a fair little bit of armor on it. So it's going to try to do an armor roll. No,
That's one dice.
it's all it has. And so Jag takes 3 points of damage. Just whimpers and screams. This thing just torched it.
No.
Oh no. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button. I'm
happened?
sorry. I clicked the wrong button. We're going back. We should be back. Are we back?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
nothing changed.
Okay.
that I noticed.
I fat fingered a button. Okay. So yeah, it just it did an attack, and now it's its turn again, and it's gonna attack. Who's it gonna attack? It's gonna try to get. Eeny meeny. It's gonna
Dude,
try
have
to.
it attack me.
It's gonna try to get Garrick. It comes down.
Yeah, right before he comes, I yell, "Kill me! I'm here!"
Yeah, I'm here. Come in. What are you waiting for?
Damn it! I wish I saved an action.
So it comes down again with its beak.
Son of a bitch!
And Garrick is out of moves. So Garrick takes.
I have the talent. Nothing.
You have the talent of Pain Taker. So it hits you for 2. It hits you for 2 damage. So I updated your sheet. I don't know
Oh,
if
okay,
it's.
okay.
So yeah, you're down to
Yeah.
1 in basically everything. All right, that's its turn.
Still in it.
Now it is Robert's turn. What's Robert going to do? Or what's Marcus going to do?
I'm gonna try and heal Dira of her critical injury.
Nice.
Of
Oh,
her
nice.
of her critical injury or just her what's the
Broken
one
condition.
what's
So my magic won't heal her if she has a critical injury. I can only
But you
do
can
it
use a
physically.
skill.
Hang on, one at a time. So what's the what
Sorry.
are you going to try to use here?
I'm gonna use the skill healing
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
because magic won't fix a critical injury.
Okay. I'm trying to think if you can use you can use healing. So yeah, you're going to use healing to try to get her out of her broken state.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Come on. Oh, no.
Push it real good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
Ugh, I hate you people. You won't die. All right, so yeah.
This ain't over yet.
Okay, so I believe every success you do restores her that many. So you just restored
Right.
her. You restored her back up to 3 strength. So she's no longer broken. So how does Marcus do this?
You're
What,
like,
tell me what you just did.
Just run up and start bandaging the shit out of her. Just grabbing aloe and rubbing it on her neck.
Did you
The
did
grass or something.
did you use one of your bandages in this roll
I used both of them. I just did everything I could.
Okay. So I'm gonna real quick before I forget. So
Reflect.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, so you use both your bandages are off your inventory now. Okay, very good. So yeah, you completely come in and so that was your slow action. She was right next to you. You have a fast action if you want to use it for anything, or you can save it.
nice.
I can't use like a spell for a fast action, right?
That's correct.
Then I guess I just kind of stand next to Dira, and that way there's 2 choices for the mad dog over there.
Okay.
Mad Dog's
Yeah.
dead. I
Yeah,
killed him.
the boar's dead.
Well,
No, not the
Orland is kinda
boar,
crazy.
Mr. Blood Frenzy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the psycho right next to you. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Sorry.
so Marcus definitely leans down and just like does some amazing MRT first aid on Dira and gets her back. Very good. Now it's Dira's turn. What is Dira? So I'll say you're prone. You're still on the ground, but you're
Oh,
back.
jeez.
So you can. What are you gonna do on this turn?
Oh, I don't know.
If you need
Oh.
a ranged weapon,
You're-
you can take a shot.
You're laying on your back, and Marcus just brought you back from the brink of death.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay, so that's your slow. That's your fast action. Now you've got
Yeah.
a slow act. You can't really. You're out of range for everything right now, so you can.
I'm just gonna have my weapon drawn and ready to go.
Okay, so that'll be your second fast action. Then it was you drew your weapon and got ready. Okay, very good. So that's the end of that round. Now we're back. The eagle is pissed, and the eagle comes and torches. The eagle flies over and torches Corlin.
Ooh, this may help. Sorry, Joe.
Ooh, but misses.
Yeah. No.
Ooh.
So
How do you
yeah.
miss him?
Because I'm like in super rage mode.
Because
He
yeah,
doesn't even know what he's doing right now.
he's deranged. like Corlin is like possessed and deranged. He is like completely off his rocker, just a madman, completely going crazy, and the bird tries to nuke it, and Corlin's just out of the way, and that's its turn. Now it's Corlin does not have a turn, so now I will roll a.
What?
I'll roll a d10. If it's 1, 2, 3, it attacks Marcus. If it's 4, 5, 6, it attacks Dira. And if it's 7, 8, 9, 10 or whatever, then it attacks the bird. Everyone got that?
Yeah, the bird.
Okay, so
As
if
far
it's,
as who Corlin attacks.
yeah, exactly. And he's just gonna swing his staff and he's gonna try to nail one of you.
Oh,
Okay, so he hits Dira. So he hits Dira. So he.
Of course he does.
Well, he attacks Dira. So now I'm gonna roll my attack. Whether he might even miss you, but he's aiming for you. So here comes his staff attack on Dira. Oh, and he pushes it because he's a psycho.
Of course.
Damn it.
Oh no. But there's 2 damage to you, right? Though.
That's right. So yeah. So
He's just looking at him like, what the hell are you doing?
Corlin is swinging so hard that he ends up just smacking himself in the side of his own head. He's just completely out of it. He nails
Maybe
himself.
soon he'll just pass out and he'll be okay.
So that was his slow action, and then he runs over to. No, he just stays here. He's surrounded. He's out of his mind. He's not making any tactical sense. So he just swung blindly at Dira, but he missed and he clocked himself in the head. Now it's Jag's turn. Oh, go ahead.
so is that 1 damage to my strength?
That's 2 damage.
It might.
2 damage to your strength.
So now I'm like negative.
No, I think it already applied.
No, it doesn't automatic. What was your strength at before?
1.
Okay, then you are broken. I had it. You were at 4. But okay.
But I think I had damage from the attack of the bird, and also getting hit
Okay.
by
So
the boar.
that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, I thought you were damaged. Okay, so yeah, you take the staff and you swing so hard you miss, and you clock yourself in the side of the head, and you hit you blunt damage yourself. Normally, when you push rolls and you hurt yourself, you can't roll on a critical table. But in this case, you're like literally attacking yourself. So now I'm gonna have you run. I'm gonna roll you on the blunt wounds critical, since you just brained yourself with your own weapon. You savage. Oh shit! Oh. How do I make this public? Reveal to everyone. Are we ready?
Oh no.
Am I
Crushed
dead?
skull. Oh no. What? Is this the first step?
Yes. Yes.
So you're
Oh
saying
my
it's just a flesh wound?
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Describe
Okay,
how
you'll
this
be
happened.
okay.
Describe. Oh my!
No.
I think that's like 66 on the DC. I think that's like the actual. Okay. Corlin, tell us how your life came to an end.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
he. Yeah. For a moment, the red disappears, and he sees clearly, just in time to see his own staffs.
Hey, wait, guys, I'm feeling better.
Did you like
And
use
So sad.
crush? Okay, yeah, crush skull. Yeah, like you swung so hard, and I mean, that's amazing.
You're probably doing some special move or something, and then, oh,
You were already
and
so
then there's a
close to
rock
the.
on the
You were so
ground, too.
close to the brink of death. Yeah, like the club smacked
Yeah.
you in your head and brained you, and you fell over, and like you crushed your skull on a rock or something, and your Corlin has died. Permanent
Oh
death.
no!
Permanent-
Congratulations and sorry for your
Rest in
loss.
peace.
First PC death. My life finally means something now.
Okay, I want
Horrible.
I
That's
want a
awesome.
grave to be
Yes,
marked on this.
there
on
is.
this spot on the map.
There's a whole thing for that. There's gravestones. We'll put one. That's amazing.
All right.
I'm so happy.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad it just took me out because I was afraid of killing somebody else. But
All right. So now.
Maybe that's it. You knew at the end. I'd rather take myself out than risk any more harm.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So now Jag is come over. It runs over and tries to kick this damn bird.
Sweet. It's the best damn horse we've ever had. Only horse we've ever had.
Ooh, not bad.
on, Jag.
And the bird's just gonna try to take it.
Are these
Ooh, fail.
public again?
Oh, sorry. Well, no, no, it's. Oh yeah, public. So,
Don't have to.
no, yeah, this stuff is reveal. Yeah, so Jag comes and kicks, and the bird is kind of distracted by everything going on. Doesn't really react to it, and takes it on the armor. Takes the damage. So that's Jag's turn. Now we're over to Garrick.
Ooh, okay. So I have my battle axe. Am I in range that
Well,
I could?
you
well,
used
I guess I could.
you used your knife the last round.
Oh, okay. Well, can I draw my battle axe and then go swing at the bird? At this point, is that all between a fast and a slow?
Nah, you don't have enough economy for that. You can get your battle axe out and you can approach the bird, but you can't do all three. You can't move to the bird, draw your axe, and swing it. That's too much to do in one round.
Okay. Well, at this point, my strength is the same. I still have my bow,
Yeah.
right? And I want to take a shot at it,
Okay.
just from where I am, and that'll
Yep.
be a slow action and save my fast.
Okay. I mean, you can spend your fast action to aim. Aiming is a thing where you get another +1.
Okay.
Yeah,
you-
but the
Let me do
Eagles
that.
got 2 more turns after.
Yeah. I mean,
no, I better save it for
in case
a
you need to.
dodge.
Okay, so you're just gonna spend your fast action, roll your bow with the Dragon Slayer. See what you get.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that?
That's your ammo. So
Oh, okay.
So you hit it for 1 damage. You can push if you want. You don't have any Banes at this time.
No, I have 1. Oh, no.
You
That's
hit it.
gear. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah.
Sweet.
There you go. You hit it for 2.
All
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're behind it. It's focused. It's focused on Garrick and what everything happening there. So tell me how you kill this eagle.
Yeah. So I just like with the power, just and I think that's one of my what do you call it? Prides or something like my arrow always hits its mark, and I'm like, this is for Corlin.
Yeah.
Take a shot with extra power.
Corlin.
Yep,
You killed it.
right for the head. Nice. Yeah. Sorry, Corlin. Hey, we're successful, but you died. Kind of
That's
had
a-
to
No,
do it for
I
yourself.
literally killed myself.
That's a
I
success.
literally killed myself.
That's a success for you guys and for me. Everyone wins this time.
Yeah, everybody's happy.
That's awesome.
Glad we
Except
could
for
accommodate.
So is this boar meat of any use to us? Probably not.
No,
Yeah.
no. This is
I take Orland's cloak.
Nice. Hey, yeah, take all
Marcus
my
is
stuff.
already
I
up.
immediately loot this poor son of a bitch for all he was worth.
He would want this.
Yeah.
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 It was in his will. I remember. He told me at the bar last night. If I ever die, I want you to have this.
I'm proud. I'm proud of Marcus.
That's awesome.
Now I'm looking over your gear. Man, what else did he
And
have?
his copper.
Oh my gosh.
I really didn't have much on me.
You're evil.
Take my boots.
So who's your backup character, Joe?
It's a dwarf. I think a fighter.
Dwarf. Ooh, nice. Okay. We're gonna have to wrap in, think how we're gonna introduce him. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Awesome.
We won't get him for like a couple sessions.
Exactly.
Joe will have to just sit there
Are
and
we
hang
allowed
out.
to go with different races, or are we still like our
Oh.
backup characters can be any race?
Yeah, I'm happy to create a new
Just
character.
be short,
if I
kind
need
of
to.
Nope.
stock
You
human.
made yours.
Let me think about that because I haven't really read a lot about all the different races. They're very different. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying give me a couple days to let me see if I can absorb all the stuff about the different races and all their mechanics and everything. Let me think on
We'll
it.
read up too.
Yeah, let me think
Okay.
on it.
That's all in the player's handbook.
I think
14
so.
kin.
Yeah, kin. Yeah,
Yeah.
kin types. I'm not
Okay.
saying they're like that. I'm not saying they're that difficult mechanically.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying
No, but
like
it's just
I
lore.
have to know all the lore. I have to know like all. I haven't looked at that much stuff about the dwarves and the elves yet. There's a whole to make it make sense and how I'm gonna tie it into the campaign. I just have to figure out how to do that. But let me think on it and I'll get back to you. Okay.
I'll, think it out in both directions.
Yeah. So did we loot him completely with all his things here? Is he completely?
Well, I mean, do we want to pack him with us for now, or do we want to bury him right here?
Well,
Horrible. Joe's like, I never
I
thought
don't
this would
think I
happen.
want to be carrying a corpse. I mean, he's just voided
Yeah,
bowels.
it's a hard
and all
world out
that.
there.
It's
Just
disgusting.
gotta do what we gotta do.
Disgusting death.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, you
bury him
guys
right
are
here.
horrible. Like you loot me, and then George is like, "Hey, who's hungry? Like, let's eat this."
No. I was looking. I was looking at the boar, not eating you. No, just kidding.
So
Right.
let me get my where am I going? So here. So we'll go. Let me grab this. So we'll put a little gravestone right here. You won't really be
Do
able
you
to
have a gravestone?
I have it already, but you guys can't really see it.
What? How do you have a gravestone so handy, just ready to go? No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
So we'll put a little gravestone here, and we'll say, and I'll say,
Here
I can't
lies
see anything
Corbin.
currently.
well, I think it's
I
because
see
the your guys' party markers on top of it.
Yeah.
So once
It's like a statue,
yeah.
I think.
So we'll say Corlin McPike.
The greatest sorcerer that ever
Brain.
lived.
Brained himself to death. Because that's what you did. You killed yourself. You brained
That
yourself.
sounds like he thought himself to death.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll say
Yeah, we got to
Can
make
you
up a better.
just change it to the greatest sorcerer that ever lived? That'd be no, just
I might edit that later to add some more stuff, but yeah, for now you have been immortalized here. This is where you died, Corlin. You
That's
killed
awesome.
yourself. Okay, and so what I will say though is, you saw in those tracks, you saw a set heading directly south. You saw, so there was this big scrum, all this where Marcus and Garrick were trying to figure out what the hell happened here, and that's where you basically got ambushed by these animals, these demonic creatures, and you killed them. After it's all said and done, you do see one set of human footprints running to the south or southward. So when we pick up next time, that's where we're at.
Sweet.
Sound
All
good?
right.
What time is it right now?
We're
Would you
gonna do
say?
some experience then, or
Yeah,
You don't get any
Oh, yeah.
experience.
we do get
Even
experience.
though
I
you
mean,
save me.
Corlin doesn't. Corlin is no longer experiencing anything in this life.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
we
have to
take
worry
his
about it, man.
experience?
No, you
Everything's cool.
you cheating bastards. No, you don't get to take his experience.
Yeah, you've taken everything else from me.
Yeah, you looted his corpse. Now you want his XP. Merciless.
And his willpower? No, just kidding.
So everyone except Corlin, here's the questions. Did you participate? Yes. So that's 1. Did you travel through at least one hex that you have not visited before? Yes. So that's 2. Did you discover a new adventure site? No. Did you defeat one or more monsters? Yes. So that's 3 points. Did you
Is
find
that one each?
all 3 of you have earned 3 so far. Did you find treasure? No. Did you build a functioning stronghold? No. Did you use pride or dark secret? No. Did you risk your life for another PC? Not. You had a combat, but that's not what that's talking about. No. And
Wait. Did Dira use her dark secret?
I did enjoy.
She said that
killing
she
the
enjoyed
The question specifically says, "Did you suffer from your dark secret?" She didn't sound like she was suffering. If anything, that's her pride.
Oh, come on.
That's her pride.
What about my pride of never missing my shot?
No, because you didn't roll your artifact die. That's what that is. If you roll your artifact die, that gives you like a D12 or something. If you use it and you succeed, if you activate it mechanically, then yes. But no, you didn't activate it.
Next time.
You didn't. I mean, I'd say no on the dark. I mean, for that, it's not about. You were killing something that was trying to kill you. To me, that sounds like you like kill kittens or something. You know what I mean? That's like, or you like torture and kill people or something. You know what I mean? That seems like more like something. These monsters are trying to kill you. This was a kill or be killed thing, and you just killed it. I mean, does that seem fair?
yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay, so I would say no on the dark secret, no on risk your life for another PC, and did you perform extraordinary action of some kind? Well, I mean, he killed
I healed
himself.
the shit out of her.
Yeah.
That brought him back from the brink of death. I think that's a.
Okay, so being generous, I'll say that's a 4. So
Yeah.
Marcus got 4 points. The other 2, you all got 3 points. And Corlin gave us a headstone that will last for eternity.
That's got to be 1.
All right. Awesome, you guys. That was really fun.
Yeah, that was very
fun.
Very good.
Reputation. How does that come?
Okay, reputation is a it's the party has a reputation, and when you build your character based on the age you pick, that's what reputation you start with. I think you guys are all 2 as an adult, if I recall, but reputation is
I have
something.
1.
I do too.
Okay, maybe that's what I think it's. Yeah, if you're young, you have 0. As an adult, you have 1, and if you're old, then you have 2. I think that's correct. So reputation means when you roll into town, your reputation. If you get your reputation high enough, your reputation precedes you. That basically means people have heard about you. That doesn't mean they like you necessarily. That just means you're notorious, famous. You're something. I mean, if you're all a bunch of evil murderers, then you'll be scared and people will know about you. It doesn't mean you're famous and good. It just means people know about you or not. And so
Any press is good press.
it can be thought of that way. And every NPC has a what's it called? Has a reputation score as well. And that ties it, like Zertorm has a reputation score. And so if you guys get, and it can play out to where if you guys get like really famous and you got, and like what you did at Skin Snakes where you killed this thing and you guys, I don't think I ever awarded you reputation for that. If you do something like that where like you save a village and there's people that witness it and you blah blah blah, you do things that are like publicly recognized and admired or whatever, you gain reputation for that. And so you and then you can lose reputation by doing evil things, blah blah blah. So I would say that's how reputation works. It just means if you guys choose to do things that are like heroic or good or noteworthy or whatever, and people see it and noteworthy and records are made of it, then your reputation will grow over time, and then your reputation will precede you when you'll go into a village and people are like, oh, these are those people that we've heard about, blah blah blah. That's what it's for, and it allows you specifically mechanically, it allows you to, your reputation is one of your social there's a if we ever try to do a manipulation or a social role, you have all these factors like, are you stronger than them, or do you have better reputation than them, are you you have 5 people in your group, they only have 2 people, so you can kind of you have all these things that add up to who can flex on who, and reputation is one of those things. Like if you have a really high reputation, you can flex on other people and kind of overpower them, and that, so mechanically it plays for that.
Sweet.
Ooh.
All right, you guys, that was very fun. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Super
was
We
fun.
did.
Very
Even though
cool.
I died.
You died awesome. Brained yourself to death. That's just how it's done. these days.
Valiant.
Yeah.
I wanted a new character anyways.
There
That's
you
all
go.
good.
Eh.
Yeah, let me think on that, and then I'll chat with you.
Yeah, give me a little time to prepare. Whatever.
Okay. All right, you guys. We'll see you next time. Have fun.
All right,
Yeah.
see ya.
All right.
You
Peace.
guys.
Bye.